Sunday. Oh, I'll take that back. So, audio's going out. Are you ready to live stream to just Jerry?
And Leia's here.
Oh, and Leia's here? Oh, awesome. Okay, so great. Larry. We'll just combine both of them together. It's Larry and Jaya.
Gary and Leia.
Gary. Hello and welcome to the Odin Makes
What is our thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I'm tired. Hi, welcome to the Odin Makes live stream. I want to say thank you very much for watching Jerry Can Cosplay, and I want to say thank you very much for watching Leah, because it's nice having an audience, any audience, especially when you're on a new day. For all of our friends watching in the future, we're now streaming on Sundays because I went and got myself a day job. But life is looking good. I'm happy to have a day job, and it's going to be really frowned on to work from home and stream at the same time. There's some evidence there. So moving it to Sundays. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Thank you very much for double checking out that audio. Thank you very much for being willing to move days.
That's okay. We switch back and forth depending on schedules.
Yeah.
Surprise, we've been doing it for a while.
We have been doing it for a while. Here.
Toby.
Oh, yeah. I'll straddle Toby. There we are.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, wait, what?
Wait, what? In fact, there is...
What are you eating, Toby? Sorry.
There's a Toby with Felicia's hair. Because we're now figuring out what it is Toby's eating, hiding behind the brush. We might need to move the brush so we get a better view.
I think he's just chewing his toenails.
Well,
I was getting worried.
He can do that.
Yeah.
Guys, those guys are pretty good at that, chewing on their toenails.
Yeah, it's a Toby.
It's Toby. Camera probably needs to sneak her in the corner a little more. All right.
Yes. But we have a dog cam, so we're kind of
we have a dog cam. We have dogs. We have a dog cam.
Yeah. There's a Bruno here, too. He's a little quiet. I'm nervous.
I would be very nervous anytime Bruno
Oh, he's sitting over there. He's like, what?
Oh, okay.
You are a good boy. I'm sorry.
For the moment. Alrighty.
Yeah, Schultz Division saying Felicia knows what it's like having sound trouble on a live stream and how to fix it.
Oh, good. Glad you got that fixed.
Yeah.
So how is your live stream going?
It's going well. Last live stream, I tried to start and couldn't get my audio going, so I had to just restart it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun. I made a Renaissance shirt, a men's Renaissance shirt out of 3 rectangles.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to see if I could do it in the 30-minute live stream.
Mm-hmm.
It ended up being an hour, but, talking through a project versus sitting and doing it quietly.
Yeah. Yeah. Like doing a project versus doing it and shooting it. Yeah.
No, but I got it done in an hour, and I feel like I fully explained what I was doing.
Okay.
And in the end, it looked like a Renaissance shirt, so.
Nice. So for all of our viewers at home who don't know, where can they see your live streams where you make Renaissance shirts out of 3 rectangles?
Yeah, actually, it was leftover fabric from the Leia poncho.
Oh, nice.
It was out of a tarp.
Oh, excellent.
I have my own YouTube channel that's... Anyways, it's called Behind the Scenes Fashions. It's a little yellow dot. If you see the logo, that's the right spot. But I've been doing live streams from whenever I decided to do them until Halloween, where I'm just kind of going through last minute Halloween topics and discussions and,
Right on.
answering your guys' questions.
So as a possible tease for this week?
Was it
planning on this week for you doing this? Or?
Yeah.
You were asking to borrow some silver duct tape. So here's a brand new roll of silver duct tape. What were you doing?
I also want this tape. I'm stealing this one too.
You want that one too? Okay.
I'll give it back. But I was talking about doing armor using gaff tape as a last minute Halloween. You have a great prop, but you want to do the armor, but who wants to sew armor or make armor last minute right before Halloween?
Yeah, who wants to wear the vacuum formed weird pieces that hang on the shelf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I made a cardboard form that I'm going to cover in duct tape and hopefully come up with something fun. So that's what I'm going to do next week on my live stream. I'm just going to show you how to make superheroes out of tape.
I like it. I made a keyblade out of tape. I like it.
We made a lot of things out of tape.
We did. one of the first projects I was working with Joe Gillis was a silent film, a little comedy that he made called Night Items or Less. And it was definitely done like silent era movies, right? With the cards and black and white film and everything else. It was all taking place in this supposedly giant supersized supermarket. Of course, the one we could shoot in wasn't, but we made the best with what we had. And last minute thing, they decided they wanted to have like this background robber. I think I've talked about this in the live stream before. But so I was wearing black. I ended up wrapping something around my head to be a mask. And then, of course, a robber needs a gun. So I took the wireless hot glue gun off the floral stand, bought a Snickers bar, ran the Snickers bar into the end of the glue gun, wrapped the whole thing in gaff tape. I was like, oh, there we are. It's a gun.
We made the soldier from Hunger Games out of gaff tape on the spot.
Okay.
For a shot Ryan wanted to get, because he wanted to get the helmet in the shot right before. And he's like, why don't you have the helmet?
Why would I have the helmet, Ryan? It wasn't on the list of things to do.
But we did it. Like, it looked great, the shot.
Uh-huh.
We did it. So it's like so many times.
Right.
I remember talking to Keegan. He was trying to fix that car you guys were working on, remember?
Oh, God, that car. Yes.
And he was, like, really trying to make it all nice. And I'm like, Keegan, we're on set. We're into duct tape and prayers at this point.
Yes, pretty much.
It is not, like...
Yep. So...
Yeah.
Yeah. If I remember right, that car was the Vicky T music video.
Yeah.
With the Barbie box and stop animation and all sorts of...
Yeah, that's
Was Vicky
where...
Vicky T?
Yeah, Vicky T.
Vicky T. So the artist is named Vicky T. Good luck finding the right one, but you'll find it. It's one of the car.
Yeah, and you made the car out of foam.
I made the car. We made a full-size car mock-up that was the hood and front fenders. And then Raul bought a little Mach 5 from Speed Racer Hot Wheels, which I modified to kind of match the full-size car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got to make Barbie have some fun accessories. Like,
yes.
I borrowed those 9-inch nails from you and
right.
put them through the baseball bat.
Right. Remember that?
Yeah, and she like... The lobster was a different one. Did she have... Anyways.
No, she didn't do the lobster.
Vicky T was brushing her hair with the lobster at one point. It was the glitching when it was glad.
Oh, okay.
So we did 2 videos in the same day. 2
oh,
days.
Wow, okay.
So a little of the things got overlapped.
Yes.
But yes, you did the car. And I just remember, just like it was all together, but we hit a point
right, because the Barbie box was the other video. That wasn't the video of the car, or was it?
No, it was, because she was in Hot Wheels and Barbie. Like, so she was doing both toys.
Oh, okay.
So that was the thing. She also had another video where we modified a record player to look like a turntable with a dinosaur on it.
Right.
With a TV.
That one. With the dinosaur that... Yes.
We work on weird projects together, and that's how we became friends, because it's like, I need help making this dinosaur rotate in a TV.
The biggest problem with the dinosaur wasn't to get the dinosaur to rotate inside the TV. The biggest problem with the dinosaur was to get the spray paint to actually set up on the toy.
Because vinyl and spray paint hate each other.
Totally hate each other. Yeah, that was one of those, I think,
Baby
Martin
powder.
Came up to me with, like, wasn't it, or was it you?
It was me.
It was you?
Yeah, I was art
somebody
directing
came
on
up to
that
me
one.
with, like, you know, it was just on the fingers and it wasn't setting up. And yeah.
Baby powder.
Covered it with baby powder, did a light wash on it, and then we hit it with something else, or was that just it?
I think we hit it with the primer, the vinyl primer.
Okay.
The vinyl primer really helped.
Yes.
Because we did a few layers.
On this poor dinosaur.
On all of the vinyl things, because it was the big dinosaur, but I had a whole set of dinosaurs that needed to be colored.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of dinosaurs. Anyways, random projects and random problems.
Random projects. Well, I apologize for misremembering who it was that came up, letting me know about the problem.
It's okay, we're both named Felicia.
Yeah, it was a few years ago.
It was.
My mind is faulty.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay, she probably came up too.
Okay.
You know.
Right. We have some new comments. Anything fun?
Jerry Can Cosplays is uploading his new video as we speak. Woo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Schultz Edition gives him a woo! James Allen's here. Hi. Iana Leth, sorry for running late. I'm watching a friend's stream also. Don't apologize, Iana Leth.
Yeah.
Welcome.
No problem.
We're glad you're here. Whoop. Yeah.
Yeah, I just barely missed the light, didn't I? Just barely missed my co-host, didn't I? Hey,
It's
look,
okay.
I got all these Ryogi tools, no place to put the project now.
Yeah. Or organization's going to happen. Eventually.
Slowly.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to point a camera or anything, but do you notice anything different in the shop?
There's lots of things different in the shop.
There's a lot more floor. There's a lot more stuff boxed up and stacked neatly on the table saw that is on its way out. And I can't take credit for really any of it. That's all shop gremlin.
Yeah, no, I was here working on a giant...
Oh, that's right, you were here.
Another random project.
More random projects. So Raul Gonzo is working on his yearly oddball self-portrait photos, and you were helping out with that.
Yeah, I had to... It's costume, basically a giant Muppet.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Raul version of Wreck-It Ralph. Just like really huge everything, but he's not scary, he's just big. And he was bringing down all those dollhouses and a square-wheeled bike and a bunch of other stuff he was going to lay all around.
Okay,
So
I don't know what he was going to do with it. He showed me the picture and it's like, can you make this jacket not that jacket? And I was like, how about a dinner jacket?
Okay.
So, anyways, it was fun. It was a random project, but I was working here and it took up all the space.
Right.
And so while I was working on that, Shop Gremlin like, what is this? I'm like, those are Barf's toenails.
Yep. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it.
Kind of a thing. So yes, like I remember this. Like a lot's changed, but
yeah.
it was all like here and now it's there.
Right. It is better. And
It has to get worse before it gets better.
And it is.
Yeah.
So thank you, Shop Gremlin, if you're watching.
Yes, you rock.
But yeah.
James Allen, I forgot we changed back to Sunday streams. We just decided it yesterday, so.
Yes, it was very much a last minute thing. I'm going to be busy on Mondays. I've got full-time employment. It's work from home, which is awesome, but I can't be working from home and live streaming because that's kind of obvious what you're doing. So moving the live stream. And what I wanted to do, which I mentioned on Discord and got general positive responses from, what do you think about doing every other Sunday so we actually get a weekend off?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because I appreciate the fact that you have spent every weekend for years doing this. But I don't know about you, but I'm kind of ready for a weekend off.
Oh, I'm taking them.
Oh, good, yes. So there isn't going to be a stream next week just because I'm going to take a weekend off, but we will be back on the 30th, which will be the last Sunday of the month.
Yeah.
Which will effectively be the Halloween stream, and
Yeah.
if Dan and Mariah and I'm forgetting the other person who had interest now. Well, there's Lee. If everyone is interested, there was 3 people who were all local. I can't remember who the third person was. I'm sorry. You want to play at the Hot Things? We can do the Hot Things stuff. If Lee is interested, if everyone's interested, on Sunday the 30th with playing those games. Because it seems like a Halloween treat type of thing.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat, yeah.
Sounds like a fun.
Yeah, sounds like a fun. Everybody wanted to do it.
I'll moderate.
But I'm feeling bad. Yeah, you're not participating. I remember that. But I'm feeling bad that I don't remember
Who you were trying to think
the
of?
third person now. That person's gonna feel so left out. It's like someone else who's local, right? Someone else who's here. But
Have they been on the stream before?
maybe. Because I don't think it was Darren, and I don't think it was Guard. I can't remember who the third. Oh, was it Mickey?
It can be Mickey.
It might have been Mickey.
You're
Was it Mickey
welcome.
Rat?
He has not been on the stream yet.
No, he hasn't been on the stream yet.
No.
No. But you're welcome, Mickey Rat, if you want to. Heck, if you want
Anybody who is local and would like to come, as long as you're dressed up, you're welcome.
Mickey Rat, if you want to come with a remote setup and rebroadcast this on your own radio station, please provide a link in the comments. Feel free to do that. And if you're not watching right now, then I'm just talking to my camera.
That's okay. Maybe future Mickey Rat.
Oh, there. Hello, future Mickey Rat.
Yeah. Iana, is Spooky there? No.
No, Spooky doesn't travel.
Well, he's actually not half bad because he stays like I'm home base, so he doesn't leave. Like
You,
when we,
okay.
yeah, when we go around and stuff. But
okay.
I think he really enjoys having the house to himself.
I bet he does.
So he doesn't mind that I take the dogs.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
So Spooky's at home, doing his own spookiness. Spooky's my cat. It's their friend. I posted a picture on Discord of Bruno and Spooky cuddling.
Yep.
I would have shown a video, but I It was too big of a file size.
It takes a lot to cram a video down to being. We were playing with the new pneumatic can crusher on Discord last weekend, I think, and it took 5 tries to crop, shorten, compress to get the video down to 8 megabytes so I could upload it to Discord without paying for Nitro, because I'm not paying for Nitro.
Yeah.
At least not at the moment.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Spooky.
Bruno, and Toby, they're buddies. Yes, I got them an overlord. His name is Spooky. Yes, so what are we working on today? We got the Proton Packs.
Well, today, Pinky, we
are going to take over the world!
I thought we'd bring out the Proton Pack, the Proton. I got the box for the Proton Packs and the Neutrona wand. I was watching the video, and it's doing a lot of the trigger box. And
we need bits and bobs for that.
Bits and bobs. There's pieces that are getting glued on, and we can glue pieces on. And one of the things I need to search for, and I hope I've got, are the electronic components.
Yeah, because he cast different things to make his
knobs and dials. Not even there yet. This is the thing on the side. That's the on-off button. There's a toggle switch for turning it on and off, and then there's a momentary button for activating the wand.
So we need
those electronic parts. Yeah.
Working on it. That's where we're.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
That's where we're at. Okay. So you'll have to dig through.
I'll have to dig through my electronics disaster box, wherever that went.
I don't know where that is. I would have assumed it was over there, but now.
No, it's been kind of behind the table saw for a while.
Is it behind the sewing box?
It could be. It could be in one of the green totes. We got a bunch of green totes now. I asked for them, so it's nice to have green totes. Anyway.
Organization's great, but the worst is when you organize things and you're just like, I put it in a very good spot.
I put it away safe so it would be safe, and it is very safe from me.
I put it somewhere where I wouldn't lose it. Now, where that spot is very safe because I don't remember now.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just reading comments.
Sure. I'm just Bruno Bot.
Yeah, he's not letting you go, is he?
No.
No. Come here, Bruno. Sit. I tried.
We have a bag of parts.
This is the Neutrona one.
Bag of parts.
We still have a lot of parts.
There's a lot of little parts to these guys.
Yeah.
There's a wand.
I was like, we're getting a bulk of it together, but we still have a lot of little parts.
A couple pieces of PVC. No, I'm not gonna hit the dog, I swear. We have our master plan.
Oh yeah. See where we're at. Make a Proton Pack. Make a Neutrona wand. Yes, he's feeling a little spooky, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, come here. Did that scare you?
Well, I'm sorry. Kind of sorry I scared him.
It's okay. He deserves it.
All right, I'm going to dig in the boxes.
Which boxes? Sorry.
Well, I've got some Adafruit boxes here from some different electronic stuff that I've purchased because I want to see if I can't find the blue electronic toggle switch that he's using because I'm pretty sure I've got some. Those are power converters. I didn't even have to go to Toshi Station to get those. I could mail them to them. You could tell that it was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away because he had to jump in the car to go buy parts. He couldn't just get them from Amazon.
Okay, we skipped some spots.
Here we are. So I need at least one of those.
Because we didn't do
We
the
have two.
barbell.
Good. I still have two. So we need those. I have a third one. Good.
Camera 2 or 4?
Oh, whichever.
Tiny switches. Let's try
Little tiny switches. Because I don't have super zoom turned in.
And
This is coming up. These are very, very close to what he has on his thing, so we'll just use these.
Okay, they click and they clack.
Yeah, they click and they clack, and they clack and they click.
Toby seems to approve. So since
that's
Toby approves, it works for me.
Good. Thank you, Toby.
He hears his name.
Did he?
His ears are perked up.
Freaking.
Okay.
The big problem is I don't know if I have a momentary switch. I won't have the momentary switch he has in the video. You know.
As long as it works, though, right?
Yep. Pretty much. That's kind of my thought.
Those are nice and clicky. I like that.
Lots of boards. We've got some of those guys. We got a little box. We've got some of these guys. We've got some of those guys with more LEDs. So there's one big momentary switch. Oh, it's a little clicky. It's very different from the one he's got, but
It's a pokey. It turns things on and off.
yeah, it's a switch. And it's not like without maximum effort we couldn't, switch them out.
Good one.
I'm not seeing another long neck switch. Oh, hey, look.
Needles.
Best needles, because they sent me conductive thread.
Ooh.
So they sent me needles to go with conductive thread. Meanwhile, we're looking for needles all the time in cosplay repair, and in my electronics box I got needles because reasons. All right, I might have to go dig in another drawer, not my pants, to see if I have another one of these clicky guys. But I kept using them, so I don't know if I have any left.
Yeah, a lot of your projects have little switches in them, don't they?
Yeah.
Is that for an arc or reactor? Tony Stark.
Kind of. It's what I have here is it's a ring of NeoPixel LEDs on a board, and it would totally work for an arc reactor. I originally bought it because I was remaking a.
Sorry, there you go.
That's fine. Oh, were we still on 4?
We were on 4 because you were digging through the box. It was more
fair
interesting.
I changed out Barrett's gun for a different, bigger cannon for a friend to use in a local spec commercial for a video game, or no, it was like assisted learning PSA spot featuring fictional video games. And so I thought I might put this in the cannon and whatnot, and they were like, no, we don't want electronics, we'll do it all in post. Like, all right, so I put it back in the bag. But yeah, it could totally be an arc reactor.
Yeah, I feel like that's an easy superhero costume. You wear a black shirt and you put the light, push light, and you'd be Tony Stark.
This is the Adafruit version of Circuit Playground, and it's ever so slightly different from the DigiKey version. But they had these, basically this exact same circuit board. I've got some of the DigiKey ones. They're just not with me here. They're in a different box. The DigiKey one's red, and it has, so this one's Bluetooth, it's Wi-Fi. That's the only difference.
Oh.
But it has LEDs on board already. They were using this for making your own arc reactor at Adam Savage's Silicon.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I've got a couple of those.
Make a couple arc.
Can make a couple of arc reactors, or something else. Or they can sit in a box and rot! They won't do that. They'll actually get used in something.
Hopefully. Eventually. As soon as you get rid of it, you'll have to buy a new one.
That is 100% what will happen.
Yes. Hi, Bruno.
Hi, Bruno. Smacking my ankle with his tail.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother you, Bruno?
Nope, not at all.
And with a little bit I watched ahead in the video, there isn't more welding things to put on, so...
Have you sit up? Oh, wow. That's pretty solid. Yay, foam clay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. We skipped adding the...
SKS Props has been doing a
Paper
lot of stuff with
photograph.
foam clay recently. Doing a lot of pumpkin carving and
Sculpting.
masks and things. Yeah, it's very cool. Took one of those craft store foam pumpkins, carved a scary face into it, then added a whole bunch of foam clay and turned it into a mimic. Which I thought was really cool.
And he also took one of those pumpkins and made a mask out of it too.
I just saw that today. I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah. I'm going to go to camera 4 so they can see what you're digging through.
So this has been a lot of the electronics bits that I've held onto for lightsabers.
Years.
So it's like a lightsaber disaster box. I'm hoping I got another one of those switches in here.
How good are you guys at playing at I Spy?
Yeah, it's going to be... That's going to suck right now because of the delay. I was like, it's right there! Oh, you moved it. The switches are pretty much next. It's kind of a big reason why I'm trying to do this.
Yeah, we're getting into electronics and the fun stuff.
A little bit, yeah. We have to have it preset because it's going to suck to go back and redo it.
Not in that box.
Not in that box. Now we'll go to the drawers that's over there.
And there's no camera for that.
Felicia, the family, the fans are all yours.
Hi, y'all. Sorry. Just me. No. We are trying to track down the bits and bobs that we need. It's spiky. For our wands. We skipped the bar graph because we need to print that out in color because we just printed everything out in black and white. And we skipped that section because we weren't ready for painting yet. And the next part of our project is paint around the toggle switch holes on the face plate of the gun box so you don't have to worry about accidentally getting paint on them later. And then,
still need to do those.
Yeah, so we also need to slide the toggle switches, which are these things, in their holes, and fasten them with the nuts, and yeah, that's a step that we're currently on. And then we need to make the instrument bar, which is going to have all the fun things on it. Piece 71, 70, and 72. We have William Connor saying hello to everyone in the chat.
Well, hello, William Connors. I'm thinking we will go, since we've got 2 weeks until the next build, if build even happens 2 weeks from now, we'll hold off and order a pair of the right switches. We can do the rest. We just won't completely get it all together. That
Yeah,
makes sense?
I'm okay with leaving things open because I know we have to paint.
Yeah.
We're like this close to painting everything.
Yes.
And then we have to add all the bells and whistles, which is going to be my favorite part of this project.
Yes.
But also at the same time, we have to get those pieces.
Yeah. So we'll get everything put together and ready to go, but just won't quite put the electronics in. We'll just hold off and order the right guys and have all that in 2 weeks.
Did we already
Maybe
do
4.
these pieces?
Yes. Oh, I did. They're in the box though.
Okay.
You want those too?
Well, it's part of the next step, and I want to either cross it off or build it. That's okay. Oh, he doesn't want to. I was like, oh,
I can
look
stand
at
where I want to stand. There's no Toby right here anymore. Hi.
I know. He's a very good friend who just loves to
friend.
cuddle your ankles. Okay, I'm going to cross off those steps because we did them now.
Okay.
Okay. But we haven't attached it to the gun box yet.
No.
Okay. So they're all glued together.
I suppose if I was, do I have a...
Okay, did that.
Just walking for the camera.
That's okay. Don't worry, we're live. Figuring this out as we go.
Slipping in the corner. Did you guys do something over here? No,
No, he's just exploring. He's being brave right now.
Yeah.
And you're over there, moving around. So.
Well, I came over to him because he was here.
Oh.
I was just looking at, he was sniffing in the ground, and I was looking at, oh, where's one
Did
of their,
Bruno?
Not just did Bruno, but where's one of their... Now he's back. They're here because it's not concrete, right?
Yeah.
This is the pad you bought for the puppy bowl, so they're here because it's more comfortable. I can't blame them. Okay.
So we've glued the instrument bar cover to the top surface of the instrument bar. We haven't done that yet.
No. He
Okay.
had...
That's what I was thinking.
No, what was it? This went in... I don't have the video here in front of me. It was like that, wasn't it?
I don't know. It only shows a portion of the wand. There's that switch. We skipped that part. We're supposed to be doing that part. And then you're looking for that one. So don't we need another one of those?
We will.
We're going to need 4 instead of 2.
We're going to need 6.
6.
We'll be ordering more. I'll be ordering lots more. Okay, well, that's fine. Then the electronics ordering will be happening. It should have happened already and hasn't because, you know, stuff.
Life, it happens.
It does.
Yes, and all the nuts and screws.
Make a Neutrona one. I moved the camera because they moved. So now if you cut over to 3, you're looking at blank concrete and Ryobi box.
Right. Okay, so skipping around. Glue the instrument bar cover over the top surface of the instrument bar, folding the ends at the score line to cover up the ends of the instrument bar. Is that what you did?
That's the instrument bar.
You did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the red thing.
Trim off any instrument bar cover that is sticking out past the edges of the instrument bar. You did that, right?
Yep.
Glue the instrument bar onto the front vertical face of the gun box with the cutout resting on top of the rear cylinder. Don't glue it to the rear cylinder yet, just to the gun box. It should line up flush with the left side of the gun box as the barrel faces away from you and protrudes out the right side.
Okay.
So.
Glue.
And then we're going to be making the trigger box after that.
Pull this down. I should take it out. That way it'll get glue on it. Because I'm trying to think ahead and it hurts.
Right? Who thinks ahead?
And I didn't mark where it goes, so I'm just kind of...
Covering more space than not.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be careful because I'm pretty sure it's about halfway down on the pipe and only goes up to the bend of the box. So I'm putting it on the putting it on the right side. It goes on this side.
Okay, so.
Well, it says front. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember which is front because I'm so
with
crazy visual. But this makes sense because this is where the triggers are. Yeah, this is right. Okay.
It should line up flush with the left side of the gun box as the barrel faces away from you and protrudes out from the right side. Does that make any sense?
That makes sense. That does make sense. Because the trigger box function that we're going to be kind of starting next goes on over the side that doesn't protrude out, on the left side.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I'm just going to say yes.
Oh, okay, good.
73, 74, 75, 76, and switches.
76 and switches.
And switches. So 75, 3, 4.
There. I want a little stand too. I'll use my phone instead of.
74, 73, and switches? No. I'm all over the place in the instructions. Okay, 73, 73, 74, 75, missing 76. 76 looks like a little square.
Remember, after we started working on the Proton Packs, and then it was all exciting because the Neutrona one videos came out, and now we got the Neutrona one we get to build as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube's telling me that his video came out 8 months ago. So for those of you who want to actually see this built in a faster way, if you actually want to see a tutorial where you can watch start to finish in just 3 short videos for the backpack and 2 short videos for the Neutrona one, then please go over to Lost Wax Oz, that's O-Z, right here on YouTube. Chris on Lost Wax Oz is the guy that originally made the patterns that we're using. He's figured it all out. He told us we were welcome to go ahead and use his pattern in the live stream and have fun building it. But if you want to see it start to finish by the creator as a tutorial video instead of as an interactive, hey, let's talk with everybody who's watching video, then yeah, jump over to Lost Wax Oz and check out his videos. And he's got a bunch of other great tutorials he does as well. Does a lot of steampunk stuff. He built a surfboard from scratch. Yeah, his was the original idea for how I made my Captain America shield. He was the one that I saw taking the foam and using pallet wrap, putting it around a yoga ball and heating it up. And that's where I got that idea from. May not have been his original idea, but that's where I got the idea from, was from him. So please check out Lost Wax Oz, because good friend, enjoy him. Haven't met him yet, definitely on the bucket list. And yeah, and while you're there, go jump over to Jerry Can Cosplay and subscribe to his channel as well. He's making a medieval Batman suit. So,
oh, fun.
Yeah, that may not have been today's video, but it's been one that he's been working on off and on. And Jerry Can Cosplay's channel is a lot of fun because it's also instructional videos, but all the ones that I've watched so far, it's kind of like hanging out with Jerry and crafting. It's really cool. I like the format.
Works for me. All right. Oh, look, you already transferred the V-cut marks because you printed them out that way. Look at you.
Put a lot of effort into doing the whole laser thing, and then pretend like the rest of it goes together quick, and kind of.
Okay. There's lots of V-cuts.
Shush. There are lots of V-cuts.
There are lots of V-cuts. I just want to make sure, like, we don't have to add any, or, you know what I mean? Like, it was on a weird spot or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Watch part 1.
You already punched the holes.
There we are. We're on part 1. I already punched the holes. Yeah. Although, pause. I think we're going to have to change one hole to fit this trigger. But that's easy because it's square.
Yeah.
Well, this is 6mm, and I don't think there's enough throat on that guy. What he did in the video was made a square hole here and made this one bigger so the momentary switch and the toggle switch would fit through and be anchored to the 6mm foam. And then the 2mm actually put over the screw and put all the hardware on to make it look like it was doing the thing.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm like, I haven't thought about what these holes were for yet.
Okay.
Come
on.
Okay.
Wow, my phone's just fighting me. There we go.
Yeah, don't worry. It knows we're live.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to reach past you and grab my duct tape coffee.
Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're...
Yeah.
So this is instrument bar.
You did that.
Yep.
You did that. You did that. Yay! I like just...
And now we're doing the doing this bit.
So we have 3 of these, which is cool.
Yep, so we'll need to do all the V-cuts. Okay.
So, yeah, that's what I was talking about, that you have, like, the pre...
Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay for having the lasers and robots do the work.
I like the laser a lot. And Chris just got a laser. He just got an Otur 10-watt laser. It was his video that posted like 19 hours ago.
So, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's awesome. We were all watching you.
I'm sure. I'm just trying to line up the left-hand side so it's flat, while I got a pipe pointed at my eye. So.
Do you think it's loaded?
I don't think it's loaded.
Okay. You checked?
Yes. And now I think of that Star Wars meme where Obi-Wan is showing the lightsaber to Luke and he immediately looks down the barrel and and Obi-Wan's thought bubble is I should have just gone with the girl.
What?
Yeah, pretty much.
He met her. He knows she's capable.
She's capable. She certainly can run away in one of the longest and slowest chase scenes ever on cinema. Not quite. I wouldn't say it's one of the longest and slowest chase scenes. I think that's actually from the Book of Boba Fett when the Power Rangers were chasing people around Tatooine we're on speeders going slow. Am I remembering wrong? Please let me know if I'm remembering wrong.
That's okay. I remember like an advertisement going 15 miles per hour. You're like, people can't handle going that fast.
Yes, you'll never be able to breathe. Yes. Oh yeah, all the old car stuff.
Oh yeah. They're entertaining to read.
Humans can never handle that kind of traveling stress.
And velocity.
Less than 100 years later, we're going to space. Shit, like 50 years later,
Let's
we're
go
going to space.
faster!
Alrighty.
Jerry Can Cosplay says, thank you for the shout out.
Oh, you're welcome, Jerry. I honestly think your channel's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed the videos that I've watched. Jerry Can Cosplay. It's noon.
It's noon.
It's
time
noon.
to let our friends in.
It's noon.
More friends.
More friends.
More friends. Bruno, no. Is there someone out there?
Might be. Public.
I hear things.
Well, it may not be that somebody's trying to come in. They're just doing something out there.
Yeah, no, I heard something. So
Like
what are they?
Gonzo should be showing up to starting to set up for a shoot.
Oh, okay.
So he could be out there doing that. So live streams, Ghostbusters Proton Pack, done. I didn't need to do anything else.
So we live.
And save.
2, 1.
Public! It says public. Oh, wait, I can't. It's no good being public. We can't see what the public says. It says, you're a bunch of losers. Yana is reminding us time to go public. Thank you very much.
She's on it. Look at we hit noon and we're actually starting on time.
Yes.
So.
And James Allen says, Jerry Can, Odin is right. Watching you does feel like crafting with a friend.
Aw.
It totally does. Yeah. It's very, very casual but yet informative, and it moves along. I really like it a lot.
Nice.
Hey, Sebastian Cuevas? Cuvas?
Chavez?
Chavez? No, Chavez?
I don't know.
I can't pronounce anything, so I'm really sorry. Come on, zoom.
Oh, look at Batman.
Wow, it'll go bigger, but it won't go smaller.
It can only go one direction.
Yeah.
It got ginormous, and I could only read one word at a time.
Wow. That's all I wanted.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so we got some hi Odin and Felicia. We got Pat Hangout says hello Odin. The Dark Knight, hello Odin and Felicia. We got a theme going on here. Walker Industries. I'm not used to Sunday streams. This is true. Sunday streams.
Just changed it yesterday.
Yeah.
So we don't expect you to yet. But
No.
welcome.
Welcome. The streams have bounced back and forth, and they could again. But at this point in time, for me and my schedule, it's actually better to be streaming on Sundays than Mondays. So for the future, for kind of from this point forward, for a while, we're back on Sundays. We may jump around again.
And possibly every other Sunday.
Oh yes, and possibly every other Sunday. Right now, the plan is to go to every other Sunday. Why? Well, I got a day job, and even though you've had a day job, and you still showed up every single week, which I really appreciate. I was I'm thinking every other week for at least for the time being. And even then it might be a little wonky, but right now expect every other week. So we want to be back again next Sunday the 30th. So it'll be the day before Halloween. It'll be our official Halloween stream because otherwise it's be kind of hard to. I don't know. I think.
Halloween ended up on a Monday anyway, so everybody's celebrating it the day before.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So we're gonna figure it out as we go. But I'm trying to invite Adaptable Gamers Incorporated, Dan Does Junk, and the third person I can't 100% remember, although I did invite Mickey Red as well.
And your friend Lee?
And Lee, who's Geek Pride, he was the guy that brought all the hot stuff, so that maybe next stream on the 30th, so 2 weeks from today, we're going to go ahead and finally do that one chip challenge with everybody.
Yes, I'll moderate.
Yes, she's going to moderate and be the Lord of Ice Cream. Nope, you can't have any yet. Actually, just finished the ice cream Lee brought last night.
What flavor?
It was chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It was duct tape branded. Actually, it was Geek Pride branded.
Okay.
Stickers got put on it.
What's your favorite flavor ice cream?
That varies, but they all seem to be kind of vanilla or cream based. I like pralines and cream. I like the cookies and cream. I like not cookies and cream. Chocolate chip cookie dough. I like butter pecan, but I also like chocolate peanut butter and peanut butter cup and peanut butter and stuff. So it's all
When
kind
I
of.
Go to the ice cream shop, I typically get the bubblegum ice cream.
Yeah.
Because it's the most colorful.
No, yeah, for sure, and it's cotton candy flavored.
Sugar.
Yeah.
But flavor-wise, yeah, it really does depend on the setting. I like Rocky Road and mint chip, and ice cream is good. I don't think I've had like a really bad ice cream.
Yeah.
Never had like fish flavored or anything though, and they do make that savory ice creams. It's not.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had jalapeno ice cream yet.
I had sweet pickled jalapenos, but
Oh, okay.
I could imagine eating those on ice cream. Honestly,
Yeah.
that would actually taste.
Probably
it's called
would.
cowboy candy or something like that. They're
Sweet pickled.
They're like jalapenos, but they're sweet.
Okay.
I don't know. It's called cowboy candy. I've had those, and I'm like, that could taste really good on ice cream.
Okay. I
that
believe you.
Yeah.
Sebastian says it's okay. You can call me Sebas, like Sebastian says Sebas, not Seabass. Is he ill-tempered? But Sebas. We got a greetings. Kevin says greetings from Arizona. I'm sorry, I'm talking over you.
No, I was saying how looking at it in way it's pronounced in Spanish and the way he's reading it, because in Spanish is very phonetically. That's all I was doing was just reading it. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you say it.
Please attempt to
No,
teach me.
No,
okay.
no, I'm on the spot and we're live. Let me just butcher everybody's name.
Sure. Alan Adams. Hello, you two with a smiley face. Meryl Turnip is here. Wow, we got a lot of these. Take some ODM gear from Attack on Titan sometime, possibly.
Ooh, that one's a fun one.
Hi, Felicia. You look very lovely from the Adventures of Alex Stoner.
Thank you. I'm feeling witchy today.
Really witchy. The Ghostbuster. Walker Industries likes chocolate brownie ice cream.
Ooh, I like chocolate brownies with ice cream on top.
Yeah. Or I've had some ice cream recently with brownie underneath it. It was like a sundae, but instead of a banana, it was a brownie.
Yeah. Have you had a pizookie?
Yes, I've had a bazooki.
I like those because
those are good. Yeah, because it's
good
a warm
chocolate.
cookie with ice cream on it. DGamer2099. Hey there, I was just about to leave for work when I noticed you were on stream. Are we going back to Sundays now? Yes, we are. We're going back to Sundays, and we're going to go back to every other Sunday.
We're going
to start doing every other Sunday. Keeping me, honest here. Thank you. So we're going to do, which was actually suggested almost a year ago from, as seen on the internet, is her Instagram handle. It's Ashley up front. She was suggesting that it is possible to get more, what is it? Instead of being every week, and so there's this thing of, I'm going to miss it this week, whatever, I'll catch it next week. Make it every other week, so there's more of a possible feeling of, I'm going to miss it if I don't catch it this week. So if that makes sense, a feeling of value, maybe, I don't know, but anyway, it was suggested to me more than once by other people who also make money on the internet and make a living on the internet to go to every other week. Yeah.
For sanity.
For sanity.
Who needs that?
No, sounds good to me.
Right.
The real Malky says every other Sunday stream sounds like a good plan. So we'll see you right here on the 30th, eating hot stuff, I hope, if Geek Pride is available. We're getting a cookie skillet. They're awesome, says Walker. It's probably similar to Pizookie.
Yeah, they're just the small skillets that are just the size to make an individual cookie.
And Bryce knew, yes, I did get your package, and I'll be opening it up at 1 o'clock, and I'm looking forward to it. So we actually have,
Awesome.
with extra decorations courtesy of the Postal Service, we do have a box we can open up at 1 o'clock.
Oh, wow. It's been through something.
It's been through something, but I'm pretty sure I know what's inside of it, and it's not hurt.
Okay.
So...
We have new pieces.
We have new pieces. We're going to make the trigger box, or start the trigger box.
Yeah, as far as we can get with the amount of triggers we have.
Yeah, because the instructions wants a pair of these toggle switches, which these are very close to what Chris has in his videos, so we can put these in. But then there's also a pair of momentary switches, which I don't have any of.
And there's 6 of these.
And we're gonna need 3 per one, so we're gonna need 6 total. So yeah. I got to order more switches, and I got to order more push buttons. So after the stream, I'm gonna try to make a mental note. No, I'll forget that I need to actually go to Amazon or Adafruit and order these, because we have 2 weeks for them to get here, so they can actually get here.
Well, you might have more than that because we might not be productive.
We might not be productive next time.
On
That's
the
true.
Halloween stream. So it gives us time to get the parts, and we can get all the bells and whistles.
I still have those hot cheese balls.
Yeah, not gonna happen, but
All
enjoy
right,
your
fine.
spicy balls. Bryce New says, good God, what did the Postal Service do to that box?
They parked on it. I don't know. So, Joe Grasso, right here, Mr. Gunpla himself, right here on the channel, used to run a mail order Gundam business. He called it model grade, right? Because the different model kits within the Gundam lines, there's like high grade and perfect grade and master grade and real grade. So there's different qualities of kits, scales, the level of detail that's available in the kits. There are all these different grades. So he called his business model grade. And that's why we also call his cosplay grade. Anyway, one of the perfect grade, like $300 model kits of the Unicorn Gundam, fell off a truck and they backed over it, just obliterating half the kit. There was pictures of it immediately after it being ran over that they sent to Joe. He had it insured. He was able to get a replacement from Bluefin, the U.S. Distributor for the kits, and then Bluefin also is a distributor who is just about as awesome as Lego. They have kits that get broken or get used for other things, so they have spare parts, and they always keep those parts. They got him almost every part that was missing from the kit, but all the parts needed to finish the mech, if that makes any sense. So some of the weapons were missing, but Joe didn't care. So Joe was still able to build the kit even after the fact. He couldn't sell it because it was, who wants a kit that's been run over?
It's battle damage. Damage.
It's battle damage.
Realistic battle damage. It's a premium.
Premium traffic accident.
Premium distressing. It's like too legit to quit. No.
Right. So that happened, which was great fun. But so I've seen some Postal Service damage before, and I'm glad this box, which I believe has some custom-made items in it, isn't that bad. But if I know what they are, they're custom-made leatherwork items, so they're probably still okay and fine.
Makes you appreciate those packing peanuts.
Yes, we're going to figure it out. Now, we moved to Sundays, and we're talking about moving the stream to every other Sunday, which we're officially doing. I keep saying it like it isn't. It isn't. Solid.
That's okay. We just decided this yesterday, so it's all new, anyways.
Yeah, and I really kind of brought up, I think, the first time Felicia, this every other Sunday thing right here during the stream, where I didn't give her a chance to think about it. Okay. Appreciate that. Well, that's not the only changes. See, I went and got myself a day job to help support everything, right? Don't worry, I'm going to continue to make videos, but my weekly videos are also going to go back to being every other week or maybe even one a month. So it might be 1 to 2 videos a month moving forward, which is more than I've had some months this year, so that's actually an improvement.
They're hard. It's a lot of work.
And there was more changes. You know how Chloe moved out to California? from the East Coast. Yeah, Chloe got themselves a girlfriend and has moved to Stockton.
Okay.
And is going to school, has got a job, is moving on, and is currently no longer a moderator for Odin Makes. And so has the time off, isn't committed to that anymore, no longer a moderator on the Discord, also to just free up mental space to be able to deal with school and work and life. And
it got a lot real quick, didn't it?
Oh, it got a lot real quick. Everything changed a lot these past couple months. So I just want to congratulate Chloe on moving on and managing some really impressive things. Literally, what I told her when we were talking about this, I didn't have my shit together at her age like she does. Yeah, she's doing really good. So
congratulations.
Congratulations.
So,
yes.
lots of changes.
Lots of changes.
You know, mental health is important, people.
Yeah, definitely. So, awesome stuff.
Okay, let's see what people are saying. Walker Industry wants to know, will you be willing to make a poltergeist from Luigi's Mansion 3? It's a little old.
Oh, poltergeist? Sure. I've seen some cool poltergeists, and
Did I say it wrong?
I'm pretty sure it's a vacuum cleaner, so I'm pretty sure it's called poltergeist.
Okay.
It looks like geist, and it's done intentionally. And please, guys, correct me if I'm wrong and she's right. That's important.
I just learned the word through reading, so...
I've seen a few of them, and it's really cool, and I wouldn't be against it, but it's not
on the list yet?
Imminent. I know what my next two videos are going to be, which gets me really close to Halloween. I don't know if I'll be able to do a Halloween video. Just announcing I'll do like maybe one a month. And now it's like, oh yeah, the next 3 weeks I'm going to put videos out. Well, that's the idea. It may not quite happen. Somebody a little while ago asked, what is this behind us?
That is for Smashing Teenagers.
That is for Smashing Teenagers. It's a new rock band called Smashing Teenagers, and they got a hit rock song. No. I think I talked about this in a previous stream, and I've hinted at this on Discord. I don't think I've actually officially said anything yet, but they're going to go, they're going to have their first show on the 20th. I've been helping out Roseville High School with some props and set pieces. It's more than just what we see here, and it's been, along with Ted and Chuck Gremlin, we've all been working on different aspects of it. This is a chandelier. And in the story, because what they're doing is Clue. They're doing a play based off of the board game Clue or Cluedo, and I assume it is roughly taken from the movie script, because as I recall, a lot of people died in the movie. A lot of the characters, and seems like a lot of people die in the play version. It isn't like the game where there's just one Mr. Body and that's it. There, a bunch of them get hurt. So. I've already made these are the next two videos I want to put out. I've made the knife, I've made the wrench, I've made the lead pipe, I've made the rope, I've made the revolver, and I made the candlestick. So all those are done up at a full size, at a play size, right? So I found a good high-res picture of the game piece, and then made them about 20-something inches tall so you could see them from the back row. And they're very... as accurate as I could get for being the shapes of what they are from the game, and made them multiple copies because they needed a rehearsal copy and a play copy. And then I found out it wasn't another backup copy. They needed a bloody copy.
Blood in the script every time.
Every time.
Blood. I see that and I'm like, glitter.
Glitter. So
it doesn't have to be.
No. So those are the next upcoming videos. I'm going to break it up into 3 in one video, 3 in another video. But this is the chandelier, which is how someone else in the play apparently dies, as a chandelier falls on them, which is not in the game.
That's a knife.
That's a knife? Okay. But I actually had to make a fourth knife that was a half knife with a magnetic plate so she could fall out of her refrigerator with a knife in her back.
Okay.
We had to make the refrigerator, too.
Yeah. Oy.
Yeah. Refrigerator's not in the video. Might post a picture of it as part of the video. And then the majority of the sets is large dice. So we made these 32-inch square boxes that they painted up with pips to make them the white dice. And then there's a bunch of smaller 16-inch boxes that are painted the colors of the players, plum, mustard, scarlet, white. And those also have pips painted on them, so the set's kind of
I
dice.
think these kids are going to have a lot of fun
I think
killing
so.
each other, you know, with kindness, of course.
Yeah, with kindness, yes, with direction.
Yes, but this is for impaling teenagers.
It is a foam chandelier, and because it is a stage prop, as explained to me, something that was required, wasn't for it to be a full 360 prop. It is forced perspective, or it's squished. It has to fit between the bars and the curtains that are on the top of the stage because it has to drop down. It's flying on the stage,
So you have
right? So I have a limited space. So while it is 3 feet wide, let's get it a little closer. While it is 3 feet wide, it's only about a foot this way. So it'll actually fit between where it needs to go.
I still like it.
Yeah, very happy with it. Yeah. But yeah, big Nerf ball. It doesn't weigh much.
Yes, I think this is fun.
Yeah. So
Put up little light up.
yeah, we're gonna end up making toilet roll or bog roll.
Dollar Store has the plastic LED ones that are the right size.
Yeah, I know. I kept bringing that up, but it was bog rolls is what wants to be done. So okay, we'll be doing the cardboard center from toilet paper. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be making big candles out of that. It is not to be lit. I kept bringing up LED flicker bulbs and things.
Yeah,
Like, nope,
they
it's
have
not
tiny
lit.
ones.
Yeah, it's not lit. It's
Because
like,
then
all
you'd
right.
have to explain the fire, or why there's not.
Or
a
you'd
fire.
actually have to get up and turn the darn battery operated things on and off every show.
Impractical.
Impractical. Or something else even more complicated we don't want to do. Yeah, but it's just format foam. It's really nothing special. There's a bit of plywood here behind the Nerf ball. So when the PVC pipe comes down, there's a big double plate to disperse the weight. There's a little bit of plywood on top of these rings to help keep the arms from jiggling too much. And I might need to put some pieces on the backs of these. But the floor mat foam texture is technically the back. So that's what the audience sees. And it's not visible the entire play. It comes down from when they're in the one room they need to be in. And then through a series of blackouts, it lowers with the guy going, ah! And the best, I'm going to get crushed by something from Austin Powers thing. And then it's on him when the lights come back on. And oh my gosh, Stewart's dead.
Okay.
Or whoever's dead.
Yay, props.
Yay, props.
You have a lot of those random foam props that are supposed to be like impaling people. Like
Yeah, I do.
you have an iron over there.
Yeah. I've
And
got
a
an
sewing
iron we threw at
machine that we
Anthony's head.
threw at. Yeah.
And a sewing machine we threw at Anthony's head. I've got a machete up there that got viciously restricted monetized because it depicted self-harm because I've got a cookie bite out of it so it would fit around your neck or fit around your arm and looks like you're cutting, being cut. Yep.
Yes.
Even though it's just a Halloween prop. And so same thing with the knife. So because of depictions of self-harm as being against YouTube guidelines, the puppet will make an appearance at the end of the knife video, and I put the magnetic knife in the puppet's back to explain how it works. Because I'm pretty sure depictions of puppet harm is okay.
How do we get away with a sepulchre?
I have no idea. Because Smosh was a much bigger channel. How does Adam Savage get away with gun-shaped objects? Either A, they don't care, or B, they're a bigger channel.
I don't know. Okay. So
So-
what are we working on today?
Today we're slowly working on Neutrona ones and slowly trying to get everyone caught up to speed as to why we're on Sundays and some small changes that happened around the place.
We are at step 8 of the master plan on following Lost Wax Oz's Neutrona 1.
There may be
And-
one more of these.
Okay, there might be. All right, I can see if we.
Yeah, it's right there.
You see it?
No,
You
I don't.
see
I'm
it?
just
You
pointing
see
at the
it?
arrow.
You see it?
But I'm going to walk around behind you, get a knife.
Yeah. But we're kind of skipping around. But right now we're on step 8-ish.
Yeah, we're skipping around because of parts that I don't have,
Painting.
parts I haven't bothered to put together yet. Like we haven't got the bar graph that goes here dealt with yet.
Yeah.
So that needs to happen.
Working on it. Here we go.
Ah, thank you.
Let's see what people are saying. Walker Massing, hello from Scotland.
Oh, hello.
And Sebastian Juarez says, Odin, can you make the Mario hat but with the crappy eyes? Aww. Mario is one of my favorite costumes we did.
So anything Mario is always fun on Smosh.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Mario movie? So Illumination, the animation studio that did Despicable Me and Minions, is doing a Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still gonna see it.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch that movie. Somebody did the Chris Pratt's voiceover, Linda from Bob's Burgers. And I can't unsee that. And it makes me laugh. I'm gonna just imagine Linda the whole movie. We'll see.
So I wasn't trying to badmouth Super Mario Brothers.
No,
I'm interested
no,
in seeing it. But
I want to see it. There's I don't care how badly it's done. I'm watching it. You know,
yeah, pretty much. Because I saw the Bob Hoskins ones. I purchased the Bob Hoskins one, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Jack Black is awesome.
And the animation looks amazing.
It does.
So it looks exciting. We'll see. The Adventures of Alex Stoner says, Odin, you're a rock star.
Thank you.
And H70 Polo says, LOL, you need to change that name ASAP. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Marvel Guy's here saying, hey, Odin and Felicia, good to see ya. Daniel.
Hello, Marvel Guy.
Daniel Knight, I'm almost done with the Power Katana of Omens. That's awesome. And Walker Industries says, the chandelier is a good optical illusion.
Oh, good. I'm glad it works.
And Sean Card, Sunday live streams was a surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise! And Jason McTier says, hello, Odin.
Hello, Jason McTier.
I hope I didn't butcher your name too badly, but
So
that's
this
catching
is
up.
this, and this is this. Which hole gets the toggle switch, and which hole gets a push button? I think the bottom was the toggle switch. Yep, activates the bottom. So, because once it's all wrapped around, it goes this way, right? So this hole will be the toggle switch, and this hole's the push button.
Yes, and we only have one push button.
Right. Well, I don't think I'll put that in. I think
You'll get
I'll
a
order
matching
the right
pair.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, Jack Black's the voice of Bowser in the new Mario movie. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, the section in the preview with Bowser is really good.
Right?
Yeah, Jack Black is not holding back, which
He's a
does
treasure.
he ever?
No, that's why we love him.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm watching you do stuff.
Okay.
I'm not actually doing anything.
That's fine. So what I'm doing is I've got marks from the laser showing me where I should be putting in the V grooves. I need to do one that's 90 that it fits the peak of the arrow, and then one that's 45 that matches up to the rest of the body. And I get to do that 3 more times without cutting it in half. But if I do, it's not
The worst.
the worst. It's not the end of the world because we've got it covered. So.
Okay. I'm gonna go so people can see what you're working on.
Okay.
Camera 4.
Yeah.
So this is the laser. Oh, this is the
I'll
laser
cover
cut
that.
lines, and these are the fancy cut lines. Oh, you're gonna zoom in more.
Wink. Super zoom.
Super zoom.
Oh, I unplugged the table, which I don't think matters right now, but there we are. So, got the laser cut lines. And here, I've started cutting the 90-degree V groove and a 45-degree V groove.
They look the same to me,
So-
but they fold differently.
Yeah. Well, basically, the one is wider than the other, just so it curves around more, because I'm trying to match up the trigger box side. Am I on shot? Yeah, there we are. So, I get to do some more cutting here of, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to need something to set it on so I can get... I was doing it on the edge of the table because the knife hangs down on the side. So I have to put it on top of some other pieces of foam just so I can... The knife has a place to live. It has hang room. Because, it's important to have room to let stuff hang.
No.
No.
No. okay. We're just all watching you.
Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's judging. Which is okay. I did that to myself. I thought, hey, I'll make a YouTube channel where I'll build stuff and try and inspire other people to be creative. And all it really is everyone judges me.
They'll be watching you.
Yep. Everybody's watching me.
Yep.
I always feel like, all right.
We are.
Got that. I just do it again over here. Hope for the best. And there's a certain point that I can't continue with this because I can put the switches in. His are purely decorative. We want ours to be somewhat functional. So we're going to need to plan ahead on that. We're going to need to figure out where this is going to go. Wires will have to be soldered. And we'll need to make a wire path. We'll need to cut a hole in the side of this box that lines up the hole in this box so wires can sneak through into this body and be dealt with and actually be able to do something.
I'm just amazed by how many pieces we have left for each of these wands.
Yeah.
And it's like so much to
Oh, it's nothing but
jump
detail.
around. Yeah.
These are just detail pieces, which is fun, but yeah.
Working on it.
We can always stop talking to our friends and just power through this and get it done.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, a big part of the live stream for me is actually getting to talk to everybody at home. Everyone is watching us. So if we stop talking to people at home, stop telling stories, and just build it, we can actually get it done fairly quickly. Does that sound kind of boring? Sounds a lot like,
work.
just, well, work or just remaking Chris's video, which is not what I wanted to do.
No, not at all. But I find myself, even if I'm trying to copy somebody exactly, doing it my own way anyways.
Oh, for sure, yeah. We've already done that.
Yeah, we've screwed it up a few. Can do anything wrong. A million ways to do anything wrong.
There's a million ways to do something wrong, but this is I wouldn't screw up. Yeah, there's that, and we're using contact cement instead of hot glue because Chris likes hot glue.
I like hot glue, but yeah. I definitely appreciate the contact cement.
Now, hot glue is great, and I know one of the reasons he likes hot glue is all the young people he has in his house.
Yes.
Because it minimizes the dangerous fumes, and yes, there are dangerous fumes with contact cement. Mm-hmm. Sorry to let you kids know this, but contact cement's full of all sorts of toxic fumes.
Yes.
Yes.
So make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. Poke a hole in the box.
Poke a hole in the box. Wear a mask, which I should be wearing a mask while we're in the contact cement during the live streams, but I want to talk to you guys, so I'm putting my health at risk for your entertainment. Jackass. Can I have one of the Ryobi hobby knives?
It looks like the pens.
Let's,
Oh, I see. There you go. I see a ton of the pens right here.
They sent me more pins recently. It was great.
Right? There's so many of them. It's the Ryobi what?
It's the Ryobi permanent marker. Oil-based.
Oh, here. There's another one.
Oh, okay.
What's the excitement going down?
Okay. It's, I'm sure it's still Gonzo, I imagine. John could be building something too. Jesse is back from being on tour. Briefly, he's got a couple of days off and came back to visit. So all those things are happening. Any one of those things could be what they're barking about.
Right?
And
There's
next
segment
week,
out there.
Felicia Martin and Ashley want to tear apart the room outside of this space and clean it up and move some things into the receiving area and get some things out. So all of my crap that I still have packed up and stacked up out here from the last con that was how long ago, Adaptable Gamers? Load icon. Yeah, still sitting out there. So one of the things I could do after the stream is get my crap out of that room so they can clean it tomorrow.
Whew, I'm glad I don't have anything out there.
Yeah.
I did last week, but technically it's not mine, so.
Right. That project is done and out
Off
of
my
there.
plate. We got a super chat.
We do?
$10 super chat from Chase Holkill.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Chase.
He's working on a stand arrow from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The arrowhead has a hole that is just a hair too big for the dowel I have, and it's hard to stay centered. It's hard to stay centered. Any advice? You've dealt with that a lot, haven't you?
Oh yeah. I was listening, but not completely picturing all the parameters here.
So
He's making a particular arrow from JoJo's.
And the arrowhead has a hole in it that's just a hair too big for the dowel I have. So wrapping it in tape.
Oh yeah, wrapping it in tape. Yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna let you.
No, 100%. Yeah. If it's too big, what she said. What Felicia said. Just put tape around the paper tape or whatever around the dowel to increase its diameter until it fits snug with your arrowhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it's even all the way around because you can increase your tape a millimeter at a time.
Yeah, well, less than that if you're using paper tape. Yeah.
It adds up quickly, but it also doesn't at the same time, so it's a nice.
I've done it with PVC pipe because the inside of PVC pipe isn't. You can't get good telescoping usually wooden dowels to fit inside a PVC pipe, so I've just used blue painter's tape and done rings, along the way. So I got one at both ends, one in the middle. And if it's long, maybe a couple more middle ones. And then I'll use the. This is inside a pipe, right? Arrowhead's a bit smaller than pipe, but this is the idea. Then I'll take Gorilla Glue, which is a urethane glue that expands when exposed to water. So you mist your pipe with a little bit of water, put Gorilla Glue on it, then shove it into the PVC pipe. I usually spin it while I'm putting it in to smear the glue around. When it sets up, it foams up and sets up inside, and it does a lot to stiffen up a PVC core for a sword.
And water is the key to making Gorilla Glue work well.
Yes.
We used to use it for fixing shoes, and if you did not use water, it did not fix the shoe.
No.
You have to use water to use Gorilla Glue.
Yep. Now, Gorilla Glue will work without water, but if you wanted to do the miracle thing that Gorilla Glue does, that's when you need the water. Go to 4.
Oh, look, that's fancy. 4. There you go.
So I've got one here, and I've cut my hole, and I've got my switch, and the switch fits in the hole.
And then the red foam is going to go over the top to hide our hole.
To hide the crimes, as our favorite guru likes to say. Get all the little screws and attachment pieces off.
Looks like you're screwed.
Yeah, pretty much. And that should just go right on over that, like that. And there we are. And now we have a switch, and we put all the bezel pieces over it.
But we don't want to do that quite yet because we still have to get a button in there that we haven't gotten.
It's exciting to watch my knuckles work anyway.
And you're upside down.
Yeah, I am upside down. This is true. But
yeah. But
which
that's
is
the
okay.
concept.
That means I can smash it and it won't matter because you won't see it. But yeah, that's the concept. So knowing that soldering has to happen, and since all the parts aren't here, I'm not 100% on soldering.
I'm kind of really excited that that we're to that point. So it's time to
It's time to actually start doing
bells
some
and whistles.
Yes,
So that's.
I can agree. Yes.
Okay, but like this week we're just gonna finish off like what we can of what we can before that.
Right.
But the bells and whistles, I feel like, is the fun part where we get to really like go off the script.
Yeah,
we take
much.
like an extreme detour.
I'm gonna hold off on gluing these in.
Yeah, like we're there, but close. So many pieces to.
There are a few pieces. Is there a ballpoint pen?
I see pencils. I see Sharpies.
Okay, well, I'll take any of the pencils. Ah, excellent.
There you go. Steve D, you moved to today? I just noticed it on Facebook, so missed most of it.
Oh, sorry, Steve D. Yes, we moved to today. For those of you who are just now tuning in and want to know why the heck we're on Sunday, we're on Sunday because I went and got myself a day job. So I actually need to be streaming on Sundays. Because, doing work from home and streaming live stream on YouTube, that's obviously not work, would be really bad. So Felicia was very gracious and said, sure, yeah, we can go back to doing Sundays again. So we bounced back and forth a couple of times. But wait, there's more. We're actually going to go to every other Sunday as well. We're going to give that a shot for, a little while and see how well it fits and
so we
and
won't
if we
be
miss
here
it.
next week.
So we will not be here next week. We will be back again on Sunday on October 30th at the exact same time. And I'm inviting everyone who wanted to do the one chip challenge taste test. Hopefully Lee is available on the 30th, because if he's not, everything's going to fall flat in his face. But I know Adaptable Gamers Incorporated, Zombie Prevention Company, same people, Mariah, they wanted to come and play. I know Dan Does Junk wanted to come and play, but he does not eat hot things. And then, of course, I'll do it again, but I'm going to get the new one that's got the blue chip that's supposed to be different.
Takis?
No, this year's one chip challenge, the chip is dyed horribly blue. So
No, I know. I'm just thinking of the Takis.
Oh, I eat Takis all the time.
Yeah, the blue ones. I can't quite get myself to eat those ones because I'm afraid it's going to come out the same color it went in.
They can do that.
Oh, wow. We got another super chat from Chase Holkill.
Another one from Chase?
Yes.
Thank you, Chase.
Says, I came up with a great idea to make 3D prints look like stone without any sanding spray. Orange peel wall texture. I used it on my Yo Angelo.
Yes.
And I think it would make a great fifth element stones.
Nice. I like that. Yes, Chase, I did see your progress on the work in progress and finished.
Orange peel wall texture. I like that.
Yeah. No, it worked. Yeah, it was the kind of the pardon me for trying to roughly describe it. It was in the Discord. It was the Tiki God or the,
I saw
the
that.
Easter Highland. Yeah. I think
That's the skin?
Yeah.
Not
It
bad.
had a great texture.
Okay, I have a question because I got this in my head and it sounds like a terrible idea, but I want to do it.
Trepanning. If you need something out of your head, the process is called trepanning. It's actually a medical thing as well as done by primitive people. It's the art of drilling a hole in your head to let the evil out.
Yeah, just lobotomize
They talk about
me.
it in Ghostbusters too. Just have to lobotomize you.
I was thinking about just a lot of the superhero costumes. They need like leather pants, but leather pants are uncomfortable and can be
Soup.
not necessarily. They don't have to, but they did a whole episode on Friends about Ross getting stuck in his pants. It's a thing, you know? But I was thinking Flex Seal on denim.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Right?
That's an interesting idea, because that would have a really strong backing. Because another YouTube channel or someone did a truck liner on denim, which of course made them armor. They weren't flexible at all.
No, but Flex Seal.
But Flex Seal
on denim.
For
like Witcher pants or leather
yeah.
pants or any superhero.
Interesting.
You know? I kind of want to try it because I have these great leather-like pants.
Right.
That it's just a coating over the denim.
Okay.
And it happens all the time with like vinyls. The vinyls are coated.
Or just coated over
backing.
like duck cloth or something. Nothing special.
Which is a denim.
Okay.
Technically, because denim's just a 12 weave.
Okay.
Cotton, you know? So that's one of those things like, am I being crazy or should I try it? I'm going to try it, you know, but...
Full on nutballs, but no, that's not a bad idea.
Right? Yeah. Let me see. Oh, poor Steve D. So Among Us is a no-go. Live streams changed. What's happening? LOL. Odin's a responsible adult, got a real day job, and now has to work to keep the lights on.
Keep the lights on. Honestly, I was trying to be there for the last couple of Among Us games, but I just got busy both times, you know, that whole work thing. So whenever I can, I will definitely jump in and play Among Us. If you guys... We've always talked about trying to do Mario Kart. I would love to play Mario Kart with you guys. I like video games, and I like playing games with you guys. So everybody on Discord, it's going to happen again. I just got to set a reminder, basically, is what it comes down to it.
Gotta get back into the groove.
Yeah, Joe got a day job. Everything changed in these past couple months. Joe is now working as well and is no longer able to do Fridays, and that's why the Friday game stream stopped, is because the host and the guy who was running the stream couldn't make it anymore. And I just didn't take over it, and it just, yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It can be, yeah. It's fun. It's worth it, but yeah, it just, I'm not going to be able to stream during the week anymore, so.
Create says, the pack is looking great, guys. What are you doing for Halloween? I'm going as Earl Hickey from My Name is Earl. That's cool. Do you know what you're going to be for Halloween yet? I don't know yet.
Same thing I've been the past 3 or 4 years. I'm going to dress up like a YouTuber. No, I don't know 100% what I'm going to do yet. No, I haven't really. I've got a number of costumes. We even started one a few months ago that you know, with some effort we could finish. That was a costume for me that involved the cos-tails and the cos-tail and the cos-ears. But yeah, that's not going to get done for Halloween. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know yet?
Cheese, you know, Cheeseaholic, Cheese on Discord was nice enough to give me the first Thanos helmet he made, which fits because he made it directly off my pattern. I could do Vacation Thanos again now, so I don't know. Probably not.
So don't know.
Don't know.
I'd love to have inputs.
Input.
Input. Adam Turbino, what is the best way to sew without a sewing machine? A needle and thread.
Yeah.
Hand sewing isn't the worst.
It isn't.
You can get a lot done. Just back stitching. And when I say back stitching is for every step forward, you take a half step back. So you're locking your stitches all the way down. But
I've done that.
honestly, I found myself like hand sewing a lot of things because it's just trying to get everything up and where it needs to be in the sewing machine just seemed like a pain in the ass. So I'm just like, I can just stitch it. Hand stitching is not out of the realm of possibilities. I've seen those little handheld sewing machines, but don't waste your life with those. I've never been able to get one to work nicely. I've even seen the ones that don't have a motor that you just push in and out, because it has that whole concept of pushing the needle in, wrapping the bobbin,
Right.
and then pulling it up so it does like a chain stitch all the way down. I've seen those, and I want them to work better than they do.
Right.
I
can
just use my
appreciate that.
hand stitches. It's not the worst. And you can also use stitch witchery. It's iron. Like if you're hemming something or you just need a folded over edge and you don't want to stitch it. There's ways around sewing.
Yeah.
Staples.
Staples work. I've hemmed pants with staples and gone to a wedding.
Yeah, no, it's 2 holes, seam allowance. They're permanent, and then you
Yeah.
can take them out easily without damaging your fabric. So there's lots of ways to sew without a sewing machine.
I saw somebody at Last Academy that had a really good Jesus cosplay, and totally hand stitched the whole thing and quickly. These were bigger than basting stitches. These were just like wow, here we go. I'm getting this done, and it's like it worked.
No, it does. It really does.
It was cloth that was hanging on him, and until he pointed that out, I didn't notice. So it was fine.
Yeah. So hand stitching isn't the worst. We've just been spoiled with machines to do it for us.
Right. Machines were developed to help alleviate hand stitching and get more mass production done. Right? Ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah.
More or less.
Standardizing everything and making it go faster.
Faster.
I definitely drive on full speed as fast as I can on the sewing machine.
Yes.
Can this be done already?
Get this crap done.
Industrial machines, what they do is they just go fast. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Like, difference between a home machine and an industrial machine, it only goes straight stitch and it goes as fast as it can.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I am,
Camera 4?
sure, camera 4. So I've got 73, which is the side, and I've got 74, that's the box. I got everything we talked about last time put together. This is all being done out of What the Foam, by the way, which What the Foam is still available through cosplayapprentice.com. I was just looking last night. However, all What the Foam supplies on Amazon are currently not available. I assume it's supply chain problems.
Okay.
But he does still have boxes of B stock that you can buy directly from him. And I'm actually planning on doing that. Now, once the pieces are put together,
Do you want to go camera 4 again?
sure. The switch needs to be put in, right? So I've kind of jumped ahead a little bit here. Pieces are put together, push the switch in. I was happy to see there is plenty of space inside the box for electronics. I've got a good centimeter here between the bottom of the leads and the bottom of the box. And then I've got this wraps around it. But there's a certain point of how far can I go? I think I can put the other side on. I'm going to glue that on.
Do you want
and
to?
Then, because then I can use this to match it up to the box and figure out where it goes on the wand. Make the marks, and then I can put a hole through this piece and through the box, so the wires from this box can get inside of the neutrino one, because that's going to be kind of important, or else the switches won't work.
We're trying to think through. This is the fun part we're getting to, but it's the right before, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah. The other thing I'm going to leave is this bottom flap.
so we can get in there?
Yeah, so we can get in there. So I'm going to glue the other side on, but
All
I'm going
right.
to leave the bottom flap off so we can get in.
Yes. Okay. Chase Hokill says, my girlfriend and I are going to be Clark Kent and Lois Lane. That was fun. Poor Lois. No one's going to know what she is as soon as you walk away. But I like it.
Yeah.
I really do. That's one of the things at the costume shop when we would do couples costumes is like, these are great ideas, but the hardest part is a couple's costumes where you know what you are when you're not in the same room.
So Lois is going to need a Daily Planet newspaper.
There you go.
Or a Daily Planet notepad, or some sort of, she never wears a hat, but some sort of press identifier with Daily Planet.
A press pass.
Yeah, a press pass. I don't know, is there any version of Superman where it's not a newspaper and she's working for the news? Because you give her a microphone with a flag on it, that little box that has the
Yeah, but they
indicators on
wouldn't
it.
go Lois Lane in your head right away, though.
No, they wouldn't, would they? So
No.
that won't work.
But I do like your idea of doing the press passes.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Especially if she has like press pass with Lois Lane on it. Then
Yeah.
people don't have to ask.
Right. You have ID.
But yeah. Not saying that I love the idea. I love Lois Lane.
Oh, yeah, totally.
My little sister was named after one of the characters on the TV show, Lois and Clark.
Lewis and Clark?
Lewis and Clark?
No, Lois and Clark.
Yeah, Lois and Clark. Yeah, one of the side characters. There was a girl named Mason, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, we were watching that show, and she
Well,
got named.
Lois has, is it a cousin or a sister, Lana Lane? It's actually from the comics too, and I think she's made an appearance in the shows.
Yeah, wasn't she like his love interest there for a second?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a short period of time when Lois was dead. So
Yeah.
you know, as comics and science fiction and such goes, death is temporary.
Mm-hmm. It's plot convenient.
It's plot convenient. She's suffering from a small case of death. Give her about 4 issues and she'll be fine.
Nice. Steve D says, Odin, you can wear your Star-Lord costume. That is cool. That's what you did last year.
We did last year, yeah. It was Star Wars and Gamora last year, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Now I could be She-Hulk now.
You can be She-Hulk now. Yeah, you can be another green character.
Well, it's the Wicked Witch of the West.
So the woman that's working at Chipotle, that was so excited to see us come in. She's still working there. I saw her like a week ago. She had no idea who I was, which was fine. But it's like, oh, cool, you're still here.
It isn't easy being green.
No.
I don't think she would recognize me now.
Probably not.
No. Charles Holkill says, I'm working on making a Daily Planet trophy for Lois, actually.
Oh, not a bad plan.
Already have the press passes it for you. So you've thought about it. I love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I like Lois Lane as a character.
Yeah.
It's like, what screams Lois? Lana Lane was Clark's high school girlfriend, according to the real
okay.
Malky.
Thank you. I don't know Superman lore that well, so I'm not ashamed to go. Yeah, I don't really know.
I want to see a 1940s movie, like a movie set in the 1940s featuring Superman. So really older technology.
Okay, so you want to see something made modern, not like the old
In the 40s style.
Fleischer's cartoons or anything like that.
Yeah,
but in
no.
the 40s style. Okay.
I want to see a modern movie set in the 40s
Okay.
with the Superman character coming. You
That-
know, like
that
to
could be
really
cool.
have that culture shock of, we don't even have cell phones. How is this guy?
Yeah.
How's he getting from here to there?
What the hell's a phone booth?
It's a bird, it's a plane. You know, when people actually used to get excited there's something going over the sky.
Right. No, that's just amusing. I mean, you wouldn't have to, but in a small way, in a modern movie made in the 40s, you might actually have to spend a small amount of screen time to explain what a phone booth is.
Well, I'm just imagining all the outside shots, trying to get enough cars.
Oh, that's
always a challenge.
that'll
Hi,
all be
Bruno.
visual effects, I'm sure, at this point.
All right, Bruno.
There'll be a bunch of hero cars close by, but, what do I know? I'm going to do it on YouTube.
Yeah. The Adventures of Alex Stoner says Superman was created in 1938 of Action Comic number 1. So 1938, that's early 40s.
That's 40s, yep.
I know. 2 years off.
No, it's a bird, it's a plane, up and away.
It's Underdog? Oh.
Well, there's that too. That was a great show. But it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman, and up and away. That was all from the radio show because they had to depict how do you take off flying in a radio show.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Yes.
And also, please correct me if I'm wrong, but the original Superman didn't fly. He could leap tall buildings in a single bound because of how strong he was. So he would do like what Hulk does now and jump really long distances. But at some point, his jumping just became flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, but yeah, 1940s superhero. Like,
Yep.
anyways, yeah.
Still had a cape though.
No capes. Yeah.
No capes.
Iana Liz says, "Welcome back, Bruno."
Still got a big box full of Lego figures. Thank you very much, Ianolith.
Yeah.
Looking at that, it had a huge smile on my face just yesterday.
Yeah. I like those Legos. Those are fun. The Real Monkey says, "Hi, Bruno." And Toxic Toad says, "Cute dog."
Thank you, Toxic Toad.
Yes. Maddie B. Klaus says, "1940 steampunk metropolis and the characters perhaps mourning by the way."
That's actually starting to sound good.
Right? Let's make this happen.
I like this. Yeah, so I got a trigger box. So it's ultimately ended up being something like this. There's a little bit of trimming involved, which was always the plan.
Yes.
But that's
That's a box. 4.
yeah.
It's a box.
It's a box. This is what the trigger box will be. We just need the button that's not here. Yeah. So what I haven't done in order to facilitate putting electronics on is I don't have the cover glued on. I don't have the base glued on. And the side opposite of where the wires are going to go is not glued in place. So we can still deal with this stuff. And of course the switch itself is not glued in. So we can deal with it. What I need to do now, and what I'm going to be working with on the side while we're waiting for 1 o'clock to happen, is figuring out exactly where this needs to go on...
It's an arrow and it points.
Yeah, the points of the arrow is supposed to be equal with the sidewall here, so it's kind of there-ish, and then it's sort of down here on the instrument panel, right?
It's hitting...
It's hitting... No, it's... Oh, I see, it's hitting there.
Yeah.
See, that corner. So it's on that corner, and this goes up here to this corner.
Yeah?
Okay. That doesn't leave a whole lot of space for wires to sneak in there.
You really have to go
We're going to have to go through
right here.
right here.
Right
I
there?
think
Okay.
I think we're going to have to go through down in here, this bottom corner, which is really hard to show on the camera.
Some spam going on.
Down in here, you go into this box, which then has to go into this box, and this box is not glued in, which makes this fun. But okay, I'm sorry, there's spam. There's we don't have an active moderator at the moment, I don't think. So let me tape one of these together so I got the right dimensions, so I can know exactly where it needs to be, and then I can figure out, go ahead and cut, where I'm going to put the holes for the wiring. But it's 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock.
You have viewer mail.
I've got viewer mail. You've got mail.
Yes. Michael Manning, or Myshu Manning. What kind of dog is Bruno? Bruno is a dachshund.
Stinky. No, you're not. No. You're not a stinky dog.
And there's Toby down here in his matching pajamas. And he's just a mutt.
So, I've got viewer mail. Bryce New has been talking to us off and on for a little while about making some accessories for the Ghostbusters costumes. And I'm pretty sure that's what we've got in here. So I'm kind of excited about. Thank you for bringing that out. Of course, I got one here. I did not Greek out his address, so thank you for not showing 4 yet, because we don't need everyone to send all of your winning lottery tickets to Bryce New at the home address not seen on your screen.
Oh, interesting. Chase Hulkill says it became flying in the animated series, so they didn't have to animate him landing.
Okay.
That makes so much sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because it's up and down and up and down, where you could just do one. Let's just have him fly.
There we go. Oh yeah, you can smell that. It smells like leather.
Bruno was smelling it.
Smells like leather.
Ooh. That is impressive.
This is actually very impressive. Look, there's a pair of them here. Odin and Felicia. There's even letters.
Ooh.
So I believe this is the PKE meter holster.
Ooh, he dyed the leather himself. Yeah.
It's a PKE. Yes. So we each have a PKE meter holster, and this is the.
Simple yet effective.
Yeah. I can't remember. It's the Gizmo. This is for the Gizmo, which we don't have yet. The Gizmo is it's an old Sanyo calculator with Nixie tubes, and it's a Gizmo. It's something they never use in the movie, but it's on their belt. Or
It's a
on
thingamajig
one person.
that they need.
Yeah, it's a thingamajig that you need.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Do you have a Gizmo? What are you gonna do for your Gizmo? I'm gonna get a Mogwai. That's actually a thought. We just stick a stuffed Mogwai in there. That's my Gizmo. Oh, look at this. Wow, there's like 4 of them here. Business card for On Target Creations from Bryce New. Follow us on Facebook at On Targets F.
SF.
SF. Thank you.
Yes. There's that. Oh,
On Target SF. Because it's Sioux Falls. So On Target Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls. I don't go Sioux Falls. I always think San Francisco, but that's because that's right there.
Yes, because it's right there. Well, Sioux Falls is a city that he's from. So
Yeah.
we are now outing you on a city level, Bryce. Of course, you gave us business cards, so whatever. But
Check out Bryce on Facebook.
On Facebook, yes, it's just On Target SF.
All right, I'm gonna camera forward so we can cut and see.
Very cool.
These really cool.
So we've got his PKE holster with a hand embossed and hand painted Ghostbusters logo. So the PKE meter just easily fits inside. And I still want to make. Now this one's got the belt clip thing that probably needs to be taken off because you got a holster. You don't need this silly thing anymore.
Yeah.
That'll make it fit better. But I still got one I want to make. Well, not this. This is awesome. I still got one of these that I want to make from scratch. And then this is the here.
Sorry.
Gets my shirt. Gets the dark.
Here, I'll go back to
Gets the
4.
darkness. Is the Gizmo holster, which is it's that. I'm not quite sure exactly. The best knowledge I have of the Ghostbusters Gizmo is when Adam Savage made the kit, because there was a particular kit he had done with somebody that recreated all the vintage electronic parts, and that's the best I know of the Gizmo. Because while I really enjoyed the movie, I never went in depth into Ghostbusters like real Ghostbusters fans do. Love the movie, watch the cartoons, own some of the toys, would call myself a fan, but not
A super fan.
not a super fan. No, not going to hold my own in any kind of trivia contest.
Yeah. So those are awesome.
Those are awesome.
Like, we're gonna be too legit to quit by the time we're done. They'll
I
think
hope
that
so.
we're like super fans.
Dear Odin and Felicia, here are the PKE and Gizmo holsters that I promised you guys. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I enjoyed making them for you. I have really enjoyed the progress on the foam packs, and I cannot wait to see the finished product and you guys all suited up. You both definitely have the tools, and you have the talent. Thank you, quote. I also have enclosed a few business cards as well. Thank you again for allowing me to make such a cool piece to go along with your build. Your friend, Bryce New. Thank you, Bryce.
Thank you, Bryce.
Yes, totally. You probably.
I'll stick it inside. What? Sorry.
Do you need one for
I was
yourself?
gonna say stick it inside of the meter so people admire the handicraft of his work.
Handicraft of his work. Yes. This is really cool. Thank you This is really cool.
Stick it in here. So that's fun mail.
This is a lot of fun mail.
Right? Yeah.
If for any weird reason you ever find yourself stranded out in the horrors of California, Bryce, definitely give us a call and we'll have you come over to the shop and say hi, have fun, and get a beer or something. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's really fucking cool.
Right? Like, yes. It's the accessories that really make a costume over the top. So yeah. I'm excited about that. We got another $10 super chat from the real Malky.
Wow, thank you, Malky.
He wants to know, how many cameras do you have using your streaming setup?
Well, we'll go through them right here. Right now we're talking to camera 1.
So that's camera 1.
That's camera 1. And then we'll cut over to camera 2. So here's camera 2. Hello, camera 2. And then we also have camera 3, which is the
Toby
4.
And Bruno.
Oh, Bruno on cue. Good dog, Bruno. And with his butt.
Guess what, Bruno butt.
Guess what, Bruno butt. Because Bruno is all about, can jump up in the chair. So there is a camera 3. And then we've got camera 4, which is the close-up of the tape right now. Now, this is the cameras that I use for streaming. I actually have a 5th camera that's, because I've only have 4 inputs on the streaming box that's over here, that I also use when I'm recording my videos. When I sit down to build a prop, I want to have creative brain. I don't want to be logistics camera brain. So I ended up setting up all 5 of these cameras. They're all recording at the same time. They can all record for, I think, 4 hours in one go. I don't make it that long. I usually make it about 2. They're all pointed at the project. I know that the camera I'm talking to now is the only camera that I usually talk to. Everything else is just hands and project. And that way, when it comes time for me to edit my demonstration videos, edit my instructional videos, I can just watch this camera angle. Hello, Felicia. Just watch this camera angle, and I know where I'm at in the project because I just completed it a couple of days ago. So I can write out my whole script, and then what I do is I call out, and then I cut the stuff. So I go and find that spot on the timeline where I've got all 5 camera angles layered on top of each other in Premiere, and do a mass cut of all 5 angles and a mass cut of all five angles for my in and my out, lift them all at once, throw them onto my working timeline for the finished video. And once I have a few of those put together, I can go back and look at and switch like a TV show, which one I want to do. It's a lot of work.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of work. I'm like, I filmed one thing and I have like all these camera angles and I'm like, it's too much.
Yep. It's overkill. Nobody shoots like this. Actually, I shouldn't say that, but
I'm not an Emmy Award-winning editor.
I am an Emmy Award-winning editor. Yes.
So I do not question your method. I believe that you do a great job. No, I do not have those skills, and it's very overwhelming in the amount of footage you have.
It is very overwhelming. That's also why I only watch one angle, because I'll sync everything up before I start with the whole. And then, sorry, Bruno. And then I know that makes a big spike in the timeline, and I can sync up all 5 cameras well enough that an hour into shooting, they're all within the right ballpark of what I want to see. Because honestly, in order to have enough footage to cover the one sentence of instruction of what it is I'm doing, that might be 15 seconds, 12 seconds out of an entire hour. And the rest of the footage isn't used.
It's a lot.
But I do it that way because I don't want to stop and think, oh, I need to shoot this part. Or move the camera. I need to shoot this part. And there's nothing wrong with that if you can do it. I didn't want to have to, so I bought more cameras.
Mm-hmm. Capital Gamers Inc. That's a lot of data. Yes.
Yes, it is a lot of data. I currently I'm on hard drive 26. That's just full of my backup of everything I've ever shot. And these started out at 5 terabyte. There's a couple of 12 terabyte drives. Mostly they're 8 terabyte drives.
Yeah. I filled up a drive just with that one dress form project. That's why it's just too much data. It's too much to go through. I'm like, it is overwhelmed. Like, I have it all in all the angles.
Uh-huh.
Too much. Sorry, it's overwhelming. But yes, it's a lot of data.
It is. No, we've got friends who work in broadcast news and have a hard time, like almost angry hard time, looking at the timelines that I make. It's like, just shoot what you need. What the hell's all this extra stuff? It's like, I'm not a cameraman and a creator. I'm one or the other.
Is that Javier?
Yeah, it's Javier.
Okay, I was like, wait. I'm like, I've heard that.
I'm exaggerating a little bit. But
No,
yeah,
but
that's totally what Javier said, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool, because Javier knows his shit. He knows what he's doing, but he's shooting news. And it is such a tight turnaround, and you need video for 1 minute for the story of the news, and you're done.
Live daily packages constantly, so
It's turnover. It's broadcast TikTok practically.
Again, not also how my brain works.
No, not how my brain works at all. I came from PBS, which is long form. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
The way I like to do it, yes, I've talked more than once about making a video about how I make my videos, making a video about how I make my videos. I actually said that right. Haven't done it yet. Still could.
Aww.
Anyway.
Walker Industry says, at Odin Makes, with that joke you said about I'll make a channel that'll inspire, the channel inspired me to make props, so.
Awesome. Thank you, Walker.
Yes.
Seriously, that was a big part of it. I had a lot of fun making DIY Prop Shop, making episodes for DIY Prop Shop, being one of the guest hosts. I could see, because of changes with how they were running their shows, their videos from Beverly Hills, I'm in Sacramento, I could see the writing on the wall that, okay, this is coming to an end. Because all the good editors are gone. All the, it's not what it was. Because I would just turn in a finished piece. So that's why I started Odin Makes, was like, this is going to be over.
If you're going to do the work anyways, might as well.
I'll make my own channel, have fun doing it. And the idea was to have fun doing it and hopefully inspire other people. It was never, the initial thing was never this is going to be my lifeblood. It worked out that way.
For a while.
But, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Van Laden says, hi, Odin and Felicia, and beautiful puppy, all the way from South Africa. Great to see you guys again.
Hello. Good evening, late night, I think, to you in South Africa. If Europe is 8 hours ahead, South Africa's what, 11, 12 hours ahead? What time is it for you? Is it 1 in the morning?
What are you doing up this?
Watching, which is much appreciated. But
thank you. Welcome. We appreciate you. Yes, we have a Toby here, and we have a Bruno. Bruno's here. Toby's down there. You guys can't see him anymore, but he was on earlier.
Yeah, I can move camera 3 again if we want.
He'll move as soon as you do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Adaptable Gamers Inc. says, dang, I have one full of wrestling videos.
Yes. Yeah.
Lots of data. It's overwhelming. It's very overwhelming.
Well, with
For
hard...
me. For me.
Oh, it is overwhelming. With hard drives coming down in cost, a lot of the hard drives I bought from Costco, right? So it becomes affordable-ish. And those are purchased over a period of 5 years.
And
it's not like a random.
Into the cost of the project.
And it's built into the cost of the projects. So it's not a huge big deal. But there was also a period of time early on where I was pulling footage that I had from the past. So one of the reasons why I was always wearing and I still do, a black polo on the show was continuity, right?
Yeah.
But I was grabbing footage from previous episodes of using the table saw, using the drill press, these things. I didn't have to shoot it again. If I wore the same shirt, it matched fine.
Yeah.
I actually don't do that much anymore. I shoot everything new, but I'm still doing the shirt, and
Yeah, because when we were doing the Among Us, if we could have faked it and made it seem as if there was no time going by, but I kept changing outfits, and so it's like, okay, you guys can see it's taken us 3-4 days now.
Yep, I never cared.
No, I know. I was like, I know I can, but I never wear the same thing twice throughout the same day.
Right. It all depends on how you want to present it. There's been interviews and things that we've done at the PBS station where everyone wore the same clothes, so it looked like it was all the same day, because the time feeling for what they were doing didn't seem like it should take longer than an afternoon to go and visit, so people were dressed appropriately. And other times, no, clothes change constantly, and just don't worry about it. The only weird thing is if it's ever... The script is written to where you're bouncing back and forth between it's Monday, it's Tuesday, it's Monday, it's Tuesday, it's Monday, it's Tuesday, and your shirt's going blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. That's just, what the hell? But if it's linear, yeah, who cares?
Yeah. Bryce New says, "Hi guys, I'm watching while hunting."
Hello!
No barking, Bruno. They'll scare.
Yeah, it'll scare away.
You scare away the things. T Money Sacktown says you guys should do Lord Zed stuff.
We should do Lord Zed's staff. I still wanted to read his staff.
Don't
I'm
want to
saying
do
that for
Power
almost
Ranger.
a year.
I know. I've had the stuff since before I moved.
Yeah, you've had the stuff for the Pink Ranger for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It has.
Life, right?
Yeah, just a bit of life.
Yeah.
Kind of hits you right square in the face. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Van Luden says, yes, it's pretty late. It's 22H10. What's that mean?
Oh, okay. 22 hours, 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, 20...
difference between our times?
No, it's 22 o'clock, so it's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, okay.
Yeah.
20, you know...
Well, you subtract 12 from the number, and that's the time.
I've never learned military standard time or whatever they called it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
That's as good as I can get with it, and the best I can describe it. And if I'm saying it wrong, please correct me. May I have a Ryobi pen?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
You wanted to be up here. Okay. Bryce New says, have I missed the big reveal? Isn't he the one who sent us the...
Yeah! Did he miss it?
Did you miss it? We showed your awesome...
Yeah, we showed, didn't we? Talked about it and gushed about it for like 15 minutes.
Yes! I guess you might have. You'll have to go back and watch it. Bryce New, dang.
I'm sorry, Bryce. We plugged your Facebook. We showed, we talked about your business card. Didn't show. So, Bryce, I'm happy to show the camera your business card that has all of your address and contact info on it, if you don't mind. But the broadcast guy in me is like, yeah, don't show someone's address on the air without their permission. So do I have permission?
But thank you. We did open your package, and they were awesome. And I like the attention to detail in the little ghosts, you know, the Ghostbuster logos. So now you're going to drill the hole?
Now I want to drill holes. So I got the box, and if you want camera 4. No, I've only done this one so far. I've got the box. It's all taped together. Goes in the side. It's matched up in the corner down here. It's matched up here. I've got my pen mark of where it's going to go. So it looks like I barely have enough room here between the two. If I do a hole in the side that kind of punches through the wall, so I'm going to want to go a little diagonal through this box, and then I can go through this box to the inside. I got to be careful of the pipe.
You're just off camera.
So I'll go on the inside, and I'm going to have to go just off the pipe. So I'm going to have to go up in this corner here-ish, because I'm going to make sure I don't hit the PVC from the other side. So it needs to be down here. And that should allow me to get the wires, the 4 or 5 wires we need to come from this into here with only a minimal amount of cursing and swearing and wishing that I wasn't alive. So, anyone else have good experience with electronics? That's my general.
Shop Gremlin's pretty nifty with them.
Shop Gremlin's very nifty with them, and I'm quite hoping to get some help with it.
I'm excited to learn, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I always like to do crazy projects that push my understanding of what I already know. DJ Stumpy says, hello, all. What have I missed?
DJ Stumpy.
You missed the stream? No.
You missed everything. No. I don't need that big of a hole, do I?
Probably not. It's only 5 wires. You can always make it bigger.
I can always make 2 holes. Yeah, make 2 holes and connect them. I can make it a pillbox. So I'll just do one here. There. This, by the way, is the Cos Tools hole drill. Cos Tools is available at Blick Art Materials and as well as other fine arts and crafts stores. Cos Tools is foam tools made for cutting and using your foam. And in fact, for those of you who may or may not have been wondering, I'm wearing my favorite Cos Tools t-shirt. This right here used to say Cos Tools. They had cut all the logo pieces out of vinyl and ironed everything onto the shirt. So the first layer of gray, the big gray swatch, that stuck well. But the 2 additional layers of yellow and red that makes up their Cos Tools logo, that didn't stick so well. So I opened up the dryer and like, oh, I've got a C in my dryer. And then they picked off very quickly. And I was disappointed at first. It's like, my shirt's fucking ruined. What the hell? And then I realized, oh, no, it's not. I got this really awesome gray shirt. I'm wearing a gray striped shirt.
Duct tape shirt.
Duct tape shirt. But no, seriously, Cos Tools, I like their products a lot. There's a lot of different knives and things. The circle cutter, those are all Cos Tools. And if I actually had my act together, there would be an associate link, a sponsor available link right in the description of this video that you could go and click and purchase anything from Flick Art Materials, and I would get a small kickback from that as a way of supporting my channel. So
I have to add that later.
Gonna have to add that later because I keep forgetting to actually do that, but we finally got that set up again after Silicon, so I actually have one of those links. And Blick Arts has plenty of HD foam. Blick Arts has all of your actually carries Smooth-On products, carries the Angelo's paint, the leather paint for painting leather. It's a paint specifically made for painting sneakers. They carry all that, and even though I may be promoting HD foam primarily in Cos Tools, if you were to use the link that is not in the description, anything you purchase from them, I get actually better than Amazon amount of percentage of a thank you for having an associate link. So I need to get that going.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
How you doing? We got 40 minutes left.
We have 40 minutes left?
How you holding up?
Okay.
You need more coffee?
I'm out of coffee.
You're out of coffee. If you need more coffee, go get more coffee.
I will probably do that in a minute.
Okay.
Bruno here. I don't know what your problem is. You're trying to be good today.
He's trying.
He's trying.
It hurts, Bruno.
Yes.
It hurts us. It hurts us. There it is.
Alright. I am going.
Now, there wasn't anything that went in the instrument box, I don't think. God, I hope not.
What?
Oh, there's this box down here. I don't think anything goes on that box. I think it's all, as far as, that's an additional piece, isn't it? Because look, it's down here, isn't it?
Yeah, no, yeah, I know. I was
So
just
something
saying,
else goes on it. Okay.
just over on that side, not where you're
Right.
worried about.
So
Not
we need
here.
to put switches here, and we need to put the readout here that's not in place yet, which is another reason to not glue this in, because that's going to block all that off.
That's why we were supposed to do it, but we can't do that until.
All right.
Right? It's like we want to do all the bells with it.
Yeah. I have the electronics though. I've got the electronics we need to make this, work.
But not all the bits and bobs and
But
switches.
not all the bits and bobs. No, I've got the processors. I purchased the things I needed. I've got the things purchased that I needed to purchase from Adafruit in order to make this work. And I didn't have to get it from Adafruit, but I did because that's what I do. Yeah,
He's being needy at the moment, and Toby's getting jealous. So I'm getting them both annoyed at me at my feet that I'm not paying attention to both of them. So anyways, we're live.
We're live
And I
with
brought my dogs.
who are needy, and honestly, they're usually needy. So this doesn't surprise me too much.
Yes.
I am not. Oh, I see.
Steve D says nice collection of Ryobi behind you. I know. Look at all those
Yeah.
pops of green back there.
I've got a few Ryobi. So, sure, are we going to go down the Ryobi path?
No, but these are my 3 favorites.
What 3 favorites are those, Felicia?
Well, the doctor might like this one. It's a screwdriver.
Oh, Gallifreyan doctor, Doctor Who, not not a medical doctor. Which is it? This button?
Yes.
Yeah, there we are. So, screwdriver, And then if you do the thing, the battery moves. Now it's a screwdriver again.
I like that.
And this is using their new Info Lithium 5-volt
The little one.
little rechargeable battery that takes a USB-C to charge, so it charges with your cell phone charger.
Yeah. And this one's the same one.
Yep. So
I
that's
want
the rotary
one
cutter.
bigger than this with a light and a sharpener.
Yeah.
That's what I really want, but I love this thing because it powers through cardboard.
Yep. Hear that, Ryobi? We want a larger one that's part of this battery line so it can cut cars.
Oh, I was thinking of that battery line. Sorry,
Well, it's the same form factor. It doesn't have to be the 4 amp
Yeah.
hour one. It can be the smaller one.
And then this one doesn't have a battery, but this is the one I like, the rotary. What was that?
Your water.
Oh, okay. It wasn't open.
Nope.
Yes. I haven't used this one yet.
You have not. But that is,
Sorry. Yeah.
yeah, it cuts like that. Yeah.
I like this one. I want it to work on projects that I'm working on at home.
Yeah, it's a scroll saw or a rotary saw, a rotary cutter, or it gets different names.
I don't want the dentist to use this.
No, but yeah, that works really, really well for doing sword stuff. So
Yeah, so those were my 3 favorites.
yeah, those are cool.
But you have a lot more.
I have a lot more. In fact, I have a couple of new things that Ryobi just sent me this past week. I've got a hammer drill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a hammer drill is a drill that impacts while drilling, and it's ideal for concrete. So I can actually put things in the floor or in the walls because all the walls, well, that wall over there is concrete.
Yeah.
So
That thing the eyeball's hanging on, that thing is wood in front of the concrete, but behind that wall is all concrete.
Concrete. So have one of those, which I'm very happy about. What else is new that's over here? There is a
Staple guns. Oh.
there's a drywall gun. So this specifically is as opposed to the other drills, which can be used as screw guns. This is specifically designed for drywall screws because it has a stop on it. So the screw will fit in the end, and you can actually adjust the depth, and it screws and will uniformly put the screws into drywall, and it'll stop.
Oh, nice.
Because it's very easy to just drill the screws all the way through the drywall, and now you're not holding anything, right? So, yeah, very, very specific tool. Then yeah, I've got all the staple guns, which actually aren't new to me, but they're lying out here. I've had these for a little while, and I've used a couple of them. But I've got a staple gun. So this is your standard square staples. Yeah. This is a staple. It's a, was it a T35 or T50 or what is this?
Where does it say? Oh, right there. It says it has a 1/4 inch and 9/16.
Okay.
Or 6.4 millimeters or 14.3 millimeters. Because I think our audience uses millimeters more than we do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's T or whatever. It's T was a different brand that talked about Arrow or somebody gave it that designation. Anyway, and I also have a which one's this one? This one's the finish
dusty.
nailer. Yeah, because I haven't used it yet. So this one's the finish nailer. So this one takes the the fine wire needle. You know, for building. There's a airstrike technology.
I was going to wait for you to finish before I asked a question.
Sure.
I was going to wait for you to finish your sentence before I asked you a question.
Well, I'm...
just in case you answered it.
It's brad nailer. So this is a brad nailer as opposed to... There's also a finish nailer that does much smaller nails than this. But anyway, it's a nail gun.
My question was, is this a built-in air compressor?
You know, I assume.
So that...
I actually haven't fired this off, so...
Okay.
But
because I know
very
that
similar to
there's air
this.
compressor tools,
Right.
and those
They
are
point
great
this
with
at your
that.
face.
Yeah, I'm glad there's no battery. So I was just wondering, because it says airstrike technology, I'm like wondering, are they built-in air compressors?
Probably.
Okay.
But when they go off, it's just a big chunk. That's all it does. So it's not... doesn't sound like an air compressor, but still could
But it's
be.
not a big tank. It's probably just a small
it's
tank
just whatever's
to get
here.
the pressure up.
Because it's just the thing. I have used this. We've actually taken this to Cosplay Repair and have repaired more than one set of high heels, but as well as a giant scythe. This is a narrow gauge crown stapler. So this is as opposed to this staple, which is the big square staple. This guy is the long legs, the little hoop, and long leg again. So it's narrow gauge, yeah. And this is really good for Luan, the really thin plywood. I use this for putting in all the insulation tarp. It's an aluminum-sided tarpaulin. White tarpaulin is all it is in the ceiling. It helps a lot. So, same time. Anyway, thank you, Ryobi. Love all the tools. A lot. Oh, and there's one other fun one.
What? Oh, yeah, that one.
It's like a steam cleaner or similar, where yeah, you've got a beater brush. You put a soap in here, and it ejects water steam, and then yeah, cleans up
the dirty.
and you get your tank that you can dump it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to.
That is so exciting, and that it's battery operated and
Yeah.
it clicks in with the line. I love it.
My truck, surprise, it's nasty because it's 14 years old and I've been driving it forever and spills happen, so I'm excited to clean my truck.
Honestly, I really like having a vacuum cleaner while I'm crafting. You don't think it's that messy, but it just...
It is.
There is dust everywhere, and I'm always sneezing and going like this because there's just foam dust everywhere.
Yep.
And you don't think about it, but it does.
So that's all the Ryobi tools behind me. Thank you very much for inspiring me to talk about all the cool things they sent me and hopefully keeping my brand deal happy. We are still looking at doing some massive renovations to the shop. One of them is this whole wall behind me is going to become their link system. Talked about this for months.
Yeah.
There's a thing I've been trying to order on my own that isn't Ryobi related that funds got really tight over the past 3 months. And so I haven't been able to purchase those. So the whole project's been on hold. That can change. And so we're going to be able to get going with having a Ryobi wall. We're going to put more on the front of the table here that you can't see, but there's enough stuff going on that we need to put more stuff here. And yeah, looking forward to supposedly so I've been talking to the battery department, right? The people who make the battery operated tools. Talked to them since went to C2E2, and they finally talked to the corded tools people, and they're going to send me their biggest portable table saw that folds up. So the aircraft carrier that's over there that I used to be totally in love with, but the more I use it, it's like, wow, this is just overkill and not. I'm going to be able to replace it with something I can wheel outside, make a mess outside, blow it off, and bring it back in here, and the footprint of the aircraft carrier can go. And I'm excited about that.
The real monkey said, I was finally able to play with the Ryobi tools you sent me. I love them.
Oh,
Thank
sweet.
you. So, did they win
Yes.
the giveaway?
Yeah, they won some of the giveaways. Yes, they did. And we had talked about doing another giveaway. I talked to Ryobi about that, and I believe that is still a go.
Okay.
So even though that hasn't come out, because Felicia and I shot it,
It's been a while because I've made
like
some projects
July.
with some of the tools that I've had. I've made a few projects.
Yeah. That is something that can happen again, which means imminently-ish, future-ish, there's going to be that other Ryobi video coming back. It just needs to survive post-production.
What do you mean survive post-production? It needs to go through post-production?
It needs to go through post-production.
Yeah.
I need to make the video portion of it. We shot the video. I got to edit the video.
Yeah.
And since that's the two of us talking, it's actually easier, but I got to sit down and commit the time to do it.
No, I get that. I'm terrible at editing myself.
Yes. All good. Understand.
I let that get me stuck on things all the time, so I'm not going to judge.
Thank you.
What are you looking for?
A piece of paper so I can transfer holes.
We have tons over here.
Hey. It's one of the full-size glue prop patterns. How well can you guys see that at all? Because this is like really lightly printed, but this is the wrench at the size that I made it. Camera 4 isn't doing any good.
Camera 4? No.
Yes, it's just going to be...
Yeah, no, you can't see it on camera 4.
I got holes drilled in this one, so if I
smoosh it and smoosh it, eventually you can see.
Eventually I'll be able to see where the holes are. There we go.
Smoosh it with this big soft paint. Robin says, okay. I don't know what his response to, but okay,
Thank you,
Robin.
So I greatly appreciate all of you paying attention and hopefully having a small bit of fun with me talking about Ryobi and how much fun I'm having with Ryobi.
Because yay, to have tools to make the job easier.
Yes.
Because yes, you can hand sew things. Yes, you can hand drill things.
Yes.
Yes, we enjoy it when we don't have to.
Right.
Right? Project Go faster.
Makes things go faster.
Right. Toxic Toad, are you two and the dogs real Ghostbusters?
No. Once I have a uniform, I would not be opposed to signing up to being a real Ghostbuster, to being, I'm assuming it's like the 501st, being a real Ghostbuster, as opposed to a real Ghostbusters fan, which, yeah, I enjoyed the cartoon a lot, but, please correct me if I'm wrong. However, once we have the accoutrements, I would have no problems signing up, because I assume it isn't something that requires $160,000 a year to be part of.
Right. I don't know if Toby could be a real Ghostbusters. He's afraid of my stuffed animal. My stuffed dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was well loved as a child, and Toby just does not trust it now at this point. So I'm like, he's not going to do good in a real...
He's seen too many scary movies with... haunted.
No, he just is like, that's a sketchy looking stuffed animal. Nope.
Yep. Like the new James Wong sketchy doll to life movie coming out. Not Annabelle, but it's another one.
Chucky?
It's sort of Chucky, but it's not. It's a whole other, what is it? It's like, it's not Heather. It's Maybelle or something like that is the name of it.
Oh.
But it's another life-size doll.
Oh, is that after that doll, with the real haunted doll?
Maybe. Yeah. But it doesn't look anything like her.
And it's not Annabelle, right?
No, it's not Annabelle. That was a different, I think still James Wan doll that came to life and terrorized everyone. But I just saw the trailer for it. It's like, all right. Up close, it is one heck of an animatronic, and anything far away, it's someone in a silicone mask. All right.
Leah Marie says, Megan.
Ah, Megan, that's what it is. Thank you. That's right. Thank you, Leah.
Mr. Gerbic says, what's that black-brown object in front of Odin that looks like an Amish Atari 2600 controller? I'm curious.
I will let you know in just a second. I'm almost ready to make my marks here for how this needs to go, because I'm trying to line up holes between different bits and pieces. But what I have in front of me is, it's called a glue pot. It is actually basically a leatherworking tool. It's something I originally saw on the Evil Ted channel, which, if you guys don't know who Evil Ted Smith is, please look up Evil Ted on YouTube.
Odin's a big fangirl over.
Huge fangirl for Evil Ted. When I was doing DIY prop shop, I would go watch some of Evil Ted's tutorials in order to go do my videos. And what he showed us was a glue pot. This is the Atco glue pot. I've got my name on this one. All it is a Teflon coated volcano pot with a brush in it. You put your contact cement into.
Yes, and the volcano shape makes it so that it's less stinky.
It is. It actually does a really good job of odor control. And it seems like something like this, where it's only got this tapered stopper that fits into the ring, wouldn't be enough to seal it up. But when you're really done with it,
the boogers do a good
there's
job.
enough, booger around the outside of it. It creates a seal when it glues, and it works better than just having the can open and working out of the can, which is what I used to do.
Yeah, no, this thing's great.
Yeah, this thing's totally, they're like $40 on Amazon, but they're totally worth it. This is just my own modification. It was a wine cork that's been
hollowed out
and stained up because of years of use, but the 1/4 inch or 5/16 inch aluminum rod got to be a little too small for my comfort. So that helped a lot with me being able to have something a little bigger to hold on to. So that's all this is a wine cork. So that's the Amish controller. And actually, if I could get an Atari controller built like this, I'd probably still have my Atari controller. So all the plastic ones are dead.
Yeah.
I am on the right side. I am not on the right side. That's why I'm double checking. All that effort. Give me a minute. No, wait, I screwed up.
It's okay. We're gonna paint over it anyways.
Well, that gets red glued over it, so it's double
Interesting.
okay.
Contact adhesive gel is the future. Ask Jerry.
Yeah. Is this Jerry Can Cosplay?
No, that was Stephen D.
Stephen D.
Or Steve D.
Contact gel.
Contact adhesive gel is the future.
Okay.
I wonder how that would work, because I'm loving the idea.
Yeah. I know, interesting.
Yeah, Felicia doesn't do much work these days. I have been just watching you do this.
It's fine. There are days where, for both of us, we're braining on full power, and there are days where we're not braining on full power. And today, Felicia's more of a crossed arms, making sure everyone in the chat's getting called out, getting attention, and I'm okay with that. I actually enjoy a lot. Thank you very much having someone else here. Yeah, it's very, very nice.
Yeah, I don't mind supervising this part.
Oh, that's good.
No.
Do you feel like a supervisor?
No, I just have
Hey, look at that.
opinions.
You just have opinions.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go to 4. So I've got my lines that I drew for, this is where I want to put the holes. And the box is supposed to fit like that on those lines, right? So there's my trigger function box. And do the lines match up? Well, it moves. You do this, and how well, guys, can you guys see it? It looks like they're doing a pretty close job. I think that'll work out okay. That'll line up pretty good with that. So what I'm going to have to do is drill out these holes on an angle so I can miss the guts. Go ahead.
Guts.
The guts.
Mm-hmm. Cruisen says, "Hi there, Odin and Felicia. How you doing today?"
Hello, Groot. Doing very good.
And
Happy to hear you're here.
Weird, I'm learning to heal. Annabelle is the best on a case that the demonologist and Lorraine Warren worked on by... Oh, he deleted that message while I was reading it. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Oh, there we go. He wrote it down there. Based on the demonologist and the Lorraine Warren worked on by a cursed Raggedy Ann doll.
Oh, was it based off that Raggedy Ann doll?
Something like that. I remember reading
yeah.
or seeing the documentary or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that Raggedy Ann doll.
But, yes.
But there was there's a number of living dolls, right? It's Halloween. We can talk about this stuff.
Yeah, nice creepiness. It's in this mood.
Because there's one he's now in a museum.
Oh yeah, that
like
one.
1800s or whatever, and he moves inside of a glass box. So not when anyone's watching, of course, but he'll move inside of a glass box and he'll hear things. Yeah.
Gotta love all that creepy stuff. Sean Clark says, "I got to hear Ed and Lorraine Warren talk about the Annabelle doll back in the 90s."
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love all the 70s documentaries, whatever shows they were doing. It's what Discovery Channel makes now all the time, but they used to actually make them and put them on regular TV. Amityville Horror and like the old In Search Of television show, and yeah, I used to watch the crap out of that stuff. Definitely looking forward to having a day job and being able to go back to SAC Anime for SAC Anime Winter, which will be the first weekend of the new year that is coming up.
Wow.
We're already starting to talk about booth space for that.
We are in the holidays officially.
Yes.
This is like Halloween season. I am not there yet.
Cryptozoic, the T-shirts that I have, the Cookie Monster Kaiju, and yeah, he's got a couple out with Nessie and with Kernunos, and both times on Instagram I was like, yeah, I want that one. So I'm looking forward to getting a couple of new shirts from Cryptozoid when he comes back to town.
At SAC Anime Winter.
Yep.
Nice.
At SAC Anime Winter. So for
Robert the Doll, sorry.
Oh, Robert, thank you.
Yes, Peter Martin says Robert the Doll is another cursed doll. That's the one you can think of.
Yep.
Didn't mean to cut you off. I just saw
Fine.
that.
Robert's way more important than me trying to plug yet another friend's business. So it's all good.
Wolverine Scott says Felicia's still in April. Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of, not gonna lie. Not there yet. Our weather hasn't really reflected that it's fall yet.
No, it really hasn't.
It still feels like summer. Except for at night, it's a little cooler, but no, it still feels. What is it, 80 today? No.
Yeah, it is. It's like 80 today and not any rain in sight.
No.
Yeah.
What's interesting is the costume shop made more money when it was cold.
The ice cream shop made more money when it was cold.
Interesting. The ice cream shop, for reals?
Yep, ice cream shop made more money when it was cold. Yep. Honest and for true.
Yeah, because the costume shop, people would get coats and jackets added on for their costume.
Okay.
And,
hence making more money.
And you'd be more likely to wear a costume versus wearing just the accessories.
Okay.
Because it's cold.
Okay.
So, it's interesting. Carl Davies says, "Bring on Halloween. Watching this while making a DIY bubbling cauldron." That's exciting and fun.
Oh, that's cool.
I love Halloween decorations. They're fun.
Yeah. I enjoy going into Home Depot and seeing all the huge animatronic things they got. I don't really want to buy any of them, but I love seeing what they've done. You know, like the octopus skeletons and the what other skeletons have we got? You know, what other
scorpion? Because they technically have an exoskeleton.
Yeah, there's a scorpion skeleton, right? Oh, there's a spider skeleton. That's right. Yeah. But it's fun seeing them. But they've got like this 10-foot tall werewolf that's kind of cool. He would be a really good starting point because he's not really. He's kind of a big action figure. But a lot of the displays they have now have LCD panel eyes. And so there's a cutout where the eyes go in the animatronic, and then it's just this eye where the iris will dilate, and it does kind of a blink, and they look back and forth and get red and angry. And yeah,
I love technology.
It's kind of cool.
That's fun. Yeah. I like those lights that they've been having lately with the ghosts flying around.
Yeah, those are cool.
Those ones, I want to get one of those. Interesting. Sean Clark says Walmart sells more ice cream in the winter.
Okay.
I remember in high school, we convinced my one friend that if you ate ice cream on a cold day, it would warm you up. And we forgot about that, and she was ordering ice cream when it was like freezing out. We were like, "What are you doing?" "Well, I'm trying to warm up." Oh, high school. That was fun.
Yeah, poor friends.
Hey, she got ice cream.
Yeah, well, that's true. You got ice cream out of it. It can't be that bad.
Toxic Toad says, "Yes, it's spooky month." Yes, it is.
It is spooky month.
I like spooky month. I have a cat named Spooky.
Yes, you do.
Alex, the Adventures of Alex Stoner. Speaking of costumes, I made my own classic superhero costumes and put them on their YouTube channel. So that's awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Go check out Alex the Stoner.
Adventures
of Alex Stoner.
There you are.
And Carl Davies says, "I'm in the UK and we don't really do Halloween here. Very jealous. The American efforts, right? I hear you guys do fancy dress parties, and those were not what I expected." We got a big super chat, a $20 super chat.
Is that what that is?
Vixen.
From
Yeah.
Ad Vixen, thank you.
Kazam! Oh yeah, it's good to be back from my self-exile, and y'all haven't missed a beat. Heck yeah! Also shop upgrades. Whoa, sign me in. Photos in our future, please.
Yes.
Yes.
We've actually gotten volunteers from the same people who
Don't worry, we're live.
who are coming by to do, who had interest in doing the hot pot ones tests. A lot of them said, hey, yeah, when it comes time to clean the shop and want to get things worked out, call us. We'll give you extra hands. So hopefully when we're actually prepared to start doing that, we actually have the materials to start doing that, we're going to have a little shop party and going to pull apart what's here and drag a bunch of stuff out and tear everything off that wall, tear almost everything off of that wall, and build a loft.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds like it's going to be fun.
We've already got a good set of plans drawn up, which included all the materials needed to be purchased to do it. And yeah, very, very excited about the idea. The 3D printing room is going to triple in size, and we're going to do more to take care of it. Something pointed out is the humidity in that room never gets below 50%.
Why?
Assuming it is a moisture barrier problem with the concrete. So we're going to expand the room out, get a moisture barrier paint, and paint the floor and the wall in order to help get the humidity to go down, because the humidity can affect PLA and other filaments. And
that's interesting. And
yeah.
I was just trying to tape something up on fancy painted walls that were specifically designed to be indestructible, and they would not tape. Like, I had sticky tape, and it was weird because it was like Teflon. It was like not taping down. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, it was painted with the special paint, so it's just indestructible. I'm like, well, I don't know how we're gonna hang this shit. Because I was gonna put down painter's tape and then put a sticky dot on top of it to hang something up.
Okay.
On the wall without destroying the paint.
Yeah, good for you.
You know,
Yeah.
trying. Ended up using a push pin.
Only made a small hole in the paint.
Right? I was like,
I'm actually surprised by how humid Sacramento is, because it never feels like it's humid. Because I'll go back east and it's like, oh yeah, this is humid.
yeah, we don't feel humid here.
It doesn't feel. But whenever we would spray mount something that was printed on paper onto foam core as a sign and took it to Vegas, where it's absolutely not humid, it would buckle and wrinkle like mad because of the difference in humidity.
Yeah, interesting,
And
yeah.
it doesn't matter how often we told the marketing department, no, we need to spray these on when we get there. They'll be flat and pretty. It's like, no, we don't have time. We got to do it now. And then it's always like, why are they wrinkled? As I told you last time. They're wrinkled because of humidity, which I can't change.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm not doing that right now.
What are you not doing?
Trade shows.
Right, just too much work.
Yeah, no. I'm working on high school plays, which is a lot of fun. I'm working on Neutrona ones, which is a lot of fun.
You're working on your new job.
I'm working on my new job, which the whole idea of paying bills is a lot of fun. And yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Order of operations.
Just in case. This goes up, so this must go this way.
Move to camera 4, so people can watch what you're fumbling with.
Sure. Well, I'm just putting the so I got all the holes drilled in all the pieces, right? So all needs to set aside. Now I'm just trying to put all the screws, nuts, and washers back onto the switch. So here's one that came out of the package. Here's the one I took apart. I'm just trying to put it back together in exactly the same way, which shouldn't matter, but that's what I'm doing.
Well, if it's not, you're not going to know which one was the right one.
Oh, there you go.
Carl Davies says, new job?
New job. I got a new, yes, I have a new day job. Something very cool came up. And
Bruno's excited.
I think he heard, oh, there's dogs barking outside.
Yeah,
Something's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a new job. That's why the streams have moved to Sundays. So we can go cut back to, I can put back together. We're good.
Sorry, I was distracted.
I'm distracted too. That's why the streams have moved back to Sundays. We're going to be live streaming every other Sunday for the foreseeable future. And it may wiggle depending on cons or holidays or something else. So, but at the moment, we're going to be every other Sunday. So while we're here right now today, this Sunday, we're not going to be live streaming tomorrow because I'm supposed to be working from home tomorrow, which is amazing. But I'm pretty sure I'd get fired in a hot hurry if they realize that you're live streaming while you're on the clock. What the hell, dude? So, not going to be doing that. Nope. But we will be back on October 30th, Sunday, October 30th. It'll probably be our Halloween stream, even though 31st is the following day. Yeah.
We can do it on the 30th, so that's where we'll be.
And it should be fun because this time we'll do tricks and treats, I hope, with some friends. So once again, I want to throw out the invitations to Adaptable Gamers Incorporated that if both of you want to come along, you're welcome to. So that's Zombie Prevention Company, because you guys had expressed an interest in doing the one chip challenge. Dan Does Junk whenever you're seeing it. If you have availability on October 30th, let's come on by all at the same time. So the same time we're doing this, these are all local people. So
yeah, if you're local and you want to come, just contact him.
yeah, just contact me. Mickey Rad, if you want to come along and play and maybe do a remote broadcast to your K-Crud or I can't remember the name of his radio station. Then please do that. I say that, and then I really feel like it's Cuts, K-U-T-Z.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, because I got a sticker on my pack-out case, my Rio Big pack-out case. So Mickey Rad, if you want to come along, that'd be great. Felicia says she wants to moderate. She has no interest in trying anything hot. I'm going to go out and buy the new year of the one chip challenge, because I did the one that Leah's had in storage the first year, which they're going on 3 years old or whatever it is now. It was damn hot.
I was going to say, the spicy doesn't go down, the staleness just goes up.
Yeah, pretty much. But they were black, and the new ones are blue. And according to Lee, the blue dye ruins the flavor of the chip, which I can appreciate. Not that the chip has a whole lot of flavor. But it's also supposed to make your tongue go blue. So I'll do that, because Lee said he had 3 sets left, which should be enough for Zombie, Dan Does Junk, and the third person I can't remember. But definitely, if you are a member of my Patreon and in the Sacramento area, please go ahead and contact me through Discord. We will coordinate meeting together here at my shop and do the whole
Yes.
one chip challenge thing.
And we're playing dress up because it's Halloween.
And we'll play dress
And
up.
that's the rules.
Okay.
Sorry.
We
don't know what we're going to be.
I'm going to take all my clothes off and dress up like Adam.
Oh, okay.
Is that all right?
Well, they only see you from the top up.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
You could be RoboCop.
I could be RoboCop in it. Ooh, who is it? Much Props. Yeah, Much Props. Just finished the RoboCop suit. It looks really good. The guy has finished an EVA foam RoboCop cosplay, and it looks really, really good. The only way it doesn't look right to the movie, it's not as glossy, and it's on his body and not Peter Weller's. Right, so
That makes a
the
difference.
dimensions are a little. He's a little chunky's the wrong word. He's a little stockier of a RoboCop, but it looks really freaking good, head to toe, whole thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. So Much Props right here on YouTube and Instagram.
Yes. Oh, we're missing Chloe. There's lots of spam in the chat.
Oh yeah, we're missing Chloe.
I like
Sorry
my
about
spam
that.
with Jufron people, not in the chat.
Sorry about the spam, guys. But yeah.
Wolverine Scratch says, Felicia should make more videos on her channel as it's slowing down here. Well, I tried to. Up until Halloween, I am doing
Yep.
costume breakdowns as we count down to Halloween, where I just go off on random topics that you guys bring up and then kind of go from there. We made we made a basic wrench shirt last week, and next week I'm going to show you guys duct tape armor, basically.
Cool.
And
Immediately thought midichlorian. We made a midichlorian shirt.
medieval.
Medieval.
Well, I called it a medieval T-shirt at one point.
Okay.
Because it's what it is. It's just 3 rectangles. But
So apparently I'm going to have my laptop set up over here on a more regular basis just to be able to help
with the spam.
kill spam stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't click on those really
Don't.
fun adult sites.
Yeah, there's no reason to click on any link that, I didn't post or any other name that you recognize posted in the chat. Because, yeah.
It ain't what you think it is.
It isn't what you think it is.
And
No.
it's not from us. But
Alrighty.
Carl
I think
Davies
I wanna-
says, hold on, a spice challenge? Sign me up. Now I just need a private plane to get over there.
Yeah, please do. They were lovely hot. Oh, it was great. It was great. So I did the one chip challenge a few weeks ago with Lee when you weren't here. It was like the second to the last stream I think we did.
Yeah.
I have gotten to the point where stuff isn't as spicy in my mouth anymore, right? I've gotten to where I can really put up with a lot of spice level as a taste. However,
Your body still.
My digestive tract still reacts to it. What the hell is this? And yeah, if you go back and watch the live stream when Leah's here and you watch towards the end, after I've eaten the chip, after I've eaten the spicy balls, after I've eaten the Hot Ones Ultimate sauce that Lee brought, I'm salivating again.
Oh,
after you brought
my gut's
all this
turning
stuff,
thinking about that.
my voice starts quivering. My body starts shaking because my body is reacting to the spice that wasn't in my mouth. And then an hour after the show, it's like, yeah, I need to eat lunch now because it's churning.
It's the acids are eating away at your linings.
Yes.
Esophageal linings.
So guys, if you are watching, you're coming by and playing, we definitely need to make sure that there is real food to eat afterwards to dilute. Pizza, yes, Costco pizza.
I love Costco pizza. It's
Costco pizza. Costco pizza done.
I vote Costco pizza.
I'm good for Costco pizza. I can afford that. $10.
Pizza's my favorite foods.
Yeah.
That and enchiladas.
That what?
That and enchiladas.
Oh, enchiladas. Or gelato.
Yes.
So anything else really fun happening in the chat?
Groot Grusin has to leave, you guys. It's already 23:00 here.
Yep.
Gotta sleep, hit the hay, take care, Odin and Felicia. Good to see you guys again. Thanks for the company. Take care, folks, in the chat.
Good night, Groot. Thank you very much for swinging by.
We have 2 minutes left before it's time to say goodbye.
Oh, right. I'm looking at the clock up there, and it's actually fast.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can start saying goodbye.
Yeah.
So we got the instrument panel put on today, and which was just gluing this bottom piece on, and then worked out and put a lot of effort into how we're going to get the trigger box and the electronics for the trigger box
Yeah,
to
because next week we're not going to be working on
get
these.
inside.
But
Probably not. No.
We have 4 weeks to get all the electronic components. So
Yeah.
in 4 weeks, when we're back working on this project,
Right.
we're going to be doing the bells and whistles, which is the fun part because we have the skeleton.
Yeah, so the skeleton going. And it's not all the bells and whistles because there's still all this. There's more ladder work that goes on it. There's these wavy pieces that becomes the grip. That's like 6 pieces. It gets all. There's a whole lot of dust coming up because I know how much you like dust.
It doesn't like me.
I need to make. There's the trigger things in here. There's a box that goes on the end. I still need to make the bar graph display.
But next week's the beginning. That's part of the bells and whistles.
Yeah, and I'm actually. I would almost rather. I need to remember to look to find if I can't purchase an electronic bar graph that fits this form, that we actually put a real one in here that lights up as opposed to the fake one.
Yeah, so that's what next
Yeah.
week, not next week, but
Yeah,
next time
that's-
we work on this,
All that
adding
needs to happen.
some bells and getting those all ready so that we can paint it.
Paint it.
Yes.
What I'm looking
I'm
for.
putting these boxes back in the bags, separated.
Okay.
Should I put the switches in there too?
No, we don't put the switches in there.
Okay.
Well, yeah, emails. That'd be fine. We'll find them all.
Um.
You put them all in one. I was actually
We
looking for a separate bag to put all just this
Yeah,
into.
that's what I was, kinda
looking
thinking
for.
of, because it'll make it a lot easier than digging it through 2 separate bags. Ultimate Pro Ninja, can you read my sword question? Try and decide which one to make.
Make the one with the hilt.
Orin's top 5 animated swords, please. Let me go see. I think he was asking what your top 5 animated swords were.
Oh man, I don't rank swords that way. I don't even know if I could list them all off.
I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, so I apologize.
Ooh, Leia Marie says, I got a recipe for chicken enchiladas with sour cream and white sauce. That's pretty awesome. I'm hungry, sorry. Food.
Well, let's all go over to Leah Marie's house and have lunch. So, it's 2 o'clock, everyone.
So this and these all get put away.
Okay.
But we gotta say our goodbyes because it's time to say goodbye.
Time to say goodbyes.
Next week we'll be here. We won't be here next week.
We won't be here next week, so we won't be here the 23rd, but we will be here the 30th. Hopefully with the Hot Ones challenge. I'll contact all these people.
It'll be a party.
It'll be a party.
There's gonna be pizza. We'll dress up.
Yep, and if these people can't do it, we'll put it off another round, and we'll just do more of this and have Costco pizza. So
Yeah, we'll do. We'll dressed up.
Dressed up, yeah.
Yeah, dressed up as what? I don't know. Give me an idea.
Nope.
But we'll figure it out.
I'll dress up as something I've got because I need to make videos. I need to get videos done. I need to do other things. I don't want to.
I just have
commit
a
to
lot of
making
stuff,
another. Okay.
so it's like I can make a lot of costumes of just what I have in my
Okay.
closet. Like Gamora, that was like, oh yeah, I have something that works for her.
Well, grab something out of the closet you can dress me with then.
I have something you might look pretty in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you like ruffles and bows?
You know, I probably haven't worn enough ruffles and bows.
Yeah.
If you need the ruffles and bows.
Oh wow, we got a $20 super chat before we leave from Adfixin.
Really, another one?
Yeah, it says, so glad you're still around. Don't be afraid to post whenever. If it's 2 months or 6 months, we'll be here as always. Unless it's a con, then we'll find you. Happy Halloween.
You. So yeah, my regular channel is going to be going to every other week or maybe even just one a month. I'm going to keep putting content out more often than I have the rest of this year, but I'm going to shy away from the committing to every single week because that was just killing me.
Yeah.
And
mental health is important, people.
Yeah. But I do have video content. I could not shoot anything through November and still get videos out. I've got that much content that you and I have shot, or I've shot with the Clue project, or with the Frog Mom project. All those things need to have post-production done. And yeah, but I still need to shoot stuff anyway because I've got a laser cutter now and I can finally make the lament configuration from Hellraiser. Yeah!
Oh, I have projects with the laser cutter in mind. I just redid my dress form, pattern.
Oh, really?
So I knocked it off. So I have the pattern I need to scan in, and then I want to scale it down to half scale, so I can have a half scale.
Gotcha. And we need to get you the longer 5 laser cutter to your house so you can make your house stink. Because it's really nice having your house stink like burning.
Oh, I have a garage it can be in.
Yeah, there you go.
I have a well ventilated garage, so we good. I'm excited about that.
Sweet.
All
right.
So everybody's up to date that we are not going to be here next week.
Excellent. Everyone's up to date that we are now on Sundays and not on Mondays because, well, it's Sunday.
Yes, and I've been doing a live stream from now until Halloween once a week, answering your guys' Halloween questions, so check that out.
That's on her YouTube channel called
Behind the Scenes Fashions, and I probably will be tomorrow since I have the time.
There you go.
So
awesome.
Around noon 30, 1 o'clock-ish, we'll see.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
The Among Us games, because Joe went and got himself a full-time job, the streaming Among Us games I think are over. The streaming games on Friday. However, some of my people on Discord have still been getting together and playing, and so on Fridays when I can, and I should have this last week, but I totally just forgot about it and worked right through it. I'm going to jump on and play whenever I can. So weekly Among Us games are still going to happen. They're just not going to be streamed. And the time they start is now a little more wobbly because, whatever works out for you, for the people on my Discord. And we still want to do Mario Kart. And there was something else we talked about doing. And I still on occasion pop on to Minecraft and help Shady build his massive village.
Yeah, there's definitely an Odin Makes Minecraft.
There's an Odin Makes Minecraft server. Yes, information for all that is available at patreon.com/OdinMakes. And I do thank you, everyone who is a Patreon, because that is still what pays the bills. Your Patreon membership is what pays the rent and the electricity to be in this space and to actually be able to make these videos. So thank you all very, very much. And that's why you guys get an extra bit for all the live streams and why we've got all these other little things set up for everyone.
Games and funness. Yeah, that's a great community. Here, I'll let you.
Okay.
Go over there and click on the clicky clicks.
Let's go over here and click on the clicky click things.
Yes. So.
Alrighty.
I need my booster seat so I can be at the big kid table.
There you go. Yanalith says, okay, I'll be there, Felicia. So you'll have Yanalith on your stream tomorrow.
Yanalith's been there a few times. Thank you,
cool.
Yanalith. I appreciate you being there.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's been a lot of fun to talk to. Got this close to meeting up with her when I went down to LA, but it's still not quite close enough. It's all good.
Right.
Oh, very cool. Alrighty, we're going to go over here to end stream. So, everyone, thank you all very, very much. 2 weeks. We'll be right back here. The exact same time you're watching now will be the exact same time. We'll be signing off in 2 weeks, so tune in 2 or 3 hours earlier and actually catch the whole stream.
All Halloweeny. So even if you are in the UK and don't have an official Halloween holiday, you can celebrate with us.
Yes.
You are welcome.
You're welcome. And apparently, we're going to have pizza. I like this plan.
I like pizza.
It's a great plan. If we're lucky, we'll have hot stuff too.
You can eat that. I will eat the pizza.
Pizza. Okay. Thank you all very much. Good night. See you next.
Bye.
See you in 2 weeks. $70 in super chat.
Wow.